following program is brought to you by the Realm of Collectors. Please stand by and take your seats.
Good evening, and welcome to Masterpiece Shitpiece Theater. If you would please kindly take your seats, the show will begin momentarily.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another Friday and another episode of Masterpiece Shit Piece Theater. I'm your host, Nick Brammer. We've got the full crew and a special guest for you tonight. We're going to go light on the news. There are a couple things we want to talk about, and then we're going to deep dive into Picard after we bullshit a little, because that's what we like to do now. So let's go ahead and start getting our intros done so we can get you guys some content. Josh, tell them where you're at, birthday boy.
Well, thank you. I'm back after my hiatus. I had to take a couple of weeks off, decompress. You know, I was balls deep in Final Fantasy VII Remake, actually. I didn't play during the show last week. I was just feeling bad and just took it off. But, yeah, you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook under my regular name. You know, only place I'm really active other than my own page is the Realm of Collectors group. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram. My profile is linked to my page, and other shows you can catch me on aside from here every Friday night with you guys, every other week on Figure Banging on this very channel with Ace and Brink and JD. And then you can catch me every Friday with Greg on the All Queued Up podcast, and we just released our 100th episode today. So
hell yeah!
Yeah, man.
Big day for you, buddy.
Yeah, it's a big day. You know, birthday, got a new apartment, 100th episode of the first show I was ever a part of. So yeah, it's big milestone day, and I'm happy to be here spending it with you guys, man. And y'all got me that
big doings.
Y'all got me that awesome fucking master grade Faz Verka. Thank you so much. It's beautiful, and I look forward to building that son of a bitch. But that was amazing. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we figured if you got screwed again on the judging, we'd get it for you.
You're welcome. Yeah, well. You know, I wasn't good enough to win.
I'm just fucking with you. We love you, Shoki.
I wasn't good enough to win first last year. That dude just blew everybody away that won first. But I should have won second. 0.25.
Who do I need to PayPal real quick?
Yeah. Robert. With the contacts. No glasses.
I know.
Different.
Weird, dude. It is bizarre.
He looks fucking weird.
Yeah.
I feel weird.
You look strange, dude.
You look more
Put the
feminine
motherfuckers back
without
on.
glasses.
We changed spots, right? You don't have glasses, I got them on. Shout out to old life.
Shout out to quarantine life. Dustin's like, fuck it.
This is what it's come down to, people.
You can find me on the Instas and pretty much everywhere else as Weird Life of Rob. You can find me on Mixer as Life of Rob. You can find me on the Facebooks when I have time under Rob Milton. And tomorrow night, you can catch me with the Nerds Have Spoken for a couple hours, building some shit, and then jumping over. We're going to go to my channel, and we're going to teach you how to do some of the shit that we were bullshitting about on the first one.
Look at you.
You're
look at us being all confusing. Hey,
that's like a 5 hour.
Go to the real ones. I might as well do it virtually.
Dude,
That's gonna be like a 5 hour podcast session, man. You better get some fucking
last Saturday, dude. They were on that
shit.
thing for 5 hours. I was been watching the video, and it's insane, dude. Those are fun though. Those Saturday night hangouts, dude. Those are the.
We've been doing
Hey, we've been promoting the Saturday night hangouts when we need to make sure the fucking Friday night ones are still banging. Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, the only thing
we've
banging
been doing,
in a
like,
Friday night
regular-
hangout was you tipping over that night.
Oh, God.
Your chair.
We've been every few weeks. We've been doing that Saturday night shit with the guys from my Fox Valley Gun Group, and it's not uncommon for us to run for like 5 hours, 6 hours. It'll be like 3 in the morning. It's like, guys, we should probably go to sleep.
That's
some rookie shit. You remember back the old days? We used to be up until.
Oh God, yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Russell.
Man, I remember once on Hangout, I fucking fell asleep. I woke. What's up, big dog? I fell asleep one night in a Hangout. I woke up, the motors were still going.
Oh, so what's up?
Hi guys, Rustin Muss here. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Stop trying to copy me.
I don't know. I'm trying to do like Dick's sexy voice, but I can't do it. I just ain't got it. I can't help. I can't do that shit, man. I'm just not cool enough. What can I say? Yeah, man. Of course, here every Friday night, and I'm working still for a living, so I'm fucking essential. So I have no life right now. Just whatever. I'm working, and they cut my pay, and I'm still working. So whatever.
Fun.
Jackass.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Let's go with Sam real quick, and then we'll get to our guest.
What's up? Insta Sam89 on Instagram. Sam meeting the groups. I mentioned the Nerds Have Spoken. I feel like their show started around the same time as this current global pandemic exploded, so I'm going to blame them for that.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, there's me.
I'm okay with that.
Wait, who do I kick it off to? Back to
Fucking
you,
Jason.
No,
Your fault,
fucking. Oh yeah, okay.
Super special.
Dust. Tell me where you're at on the internet.
Dust Mites on Instagram. Any Dust Mites in the Facebook groups?
Vacation months this week.
Enter the realm on
Vacation,
Mondays.
Yeah, everybody knows, man. This is, that's how.
Yeah.
We know.
He's like,
shout out to Cobra Law Records.
Won't smoke my I know.
Shout out to Cobra Law Records. All or Nothing
Yeah,
drop. Giving away codes in the chat. So please only take the code. Please only take the code. If you haven't bought it or downloaded or don't want it, please don't use the code. Let me know when you claimed it so I could put some more in there. So thank you guys for having me. It's a great way to end my vacation. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I knew.
Am I kicking this shit, man? Made a couple of beats today.
I knew you were on vacation, and I was like, man, you guys want to have Dust on Friday? Because I know he likes to do that and just hang out and cut loose. So let's let him do it.
I was the lone dissenting voice. I got outvoted.
Dang it, I was gonna blame it on Russ. Fuck that dude. I get that a lot lately. FTD, fuck that dude. No, but basically, like the past day and a half, I'm kind of like taking the break from vacation, like just totally chilling out, keeping things from afar, and just laying on the couch and relaxing a little bit.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
Great, man.
Did some wash today by the creek.
As hard as you've been working,
to the creek to did some wash.
As hard as you've been working, you need that chill out time, man. You deserve it.
Yeah, it's like I tell everybody, man. Just be safe, be smart, and double D, dodge the droplets. Mm-hmm. You'll be fine. It's getting too crazy. Walk away, go to clear zone, and just chill. Wash your hands, sanitize, protect yourself. That's all I could say.
You gotta protect yourself.
And right now, first code's going in the chat. First code is in the chat. There you go, guys.
All right, so you guys claim that. Let Dust know so that he can mark
please.
it off the list.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, and I'm your host, Nick Brammer. You guys know me. You can find me, Nick Brammer, on Facebook, Masterpiece_shitpiece on Instagram, and Brammer_Nick on Twitter. All right, guys. We wanted to go ahead and cover a couple of news things because I thought that of significant importance. If any of you are WWE fans or WWF fans from back in the day, you know the name Howard Finkel. He was the ring announcer for a lot of important matches in the history of wrestling.
He's got an action figure, man, like a Mattel action figure.
Yeah, dude. The Fink was the man, dude.
Didn't he have one of the old rubber ones, the LJN ones too?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
He's got like a new ones too, like they're like.
I think I chewed on his foot or something like that back in the day.
Yeah, he's got an elite figure, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like it's like the one.
And I was an adult.
Mattel ones, you know.
Ian, that code is for the fucking. Cold Slither 3.
Yeah, it's a digital download for the album we just did. It's a nerd rap type shit. Go over to Bandcamp and search Nathan Haskell, and you'll become to his page, and then just put the download in. It says redeem code, and you put the code in, you get a free download. WAV file, MP3, FLAC, whatever you want. It's on us.
Good deal.
Nice.
Hopefully you enjoy.
It's a good hookup, dude. Shit. Music,
WWE did a little video on YouTube, and they did like his best announcements. Like you forget like how many like moments he was in. Like he did the fucking Steamboat.
All that early shit, man. All that early fucking classic shit.
That's like a big part of those broadcasts too. Is whoever's announcing them, man, in like kind of like in the same way that like for like certain UFC stuff, like it's like
Michael Buffer.
Yeah, and like Joe Rogan's commentary, like that, like makes it makes the scene. You know what I mean? It's like the whole.
Yeah,
that's like a big kind of overlooked thing with sports and whatnot.
Word, it like you said, it like sets the tone for everything.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
And like the other one, I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched a couple minutes, but I saw he did Steamboat Savage and he did the Shawn Michaels Steve Austin match with Mike Tyson as the ref. So those are some good memories, man. So rest in peace, Howard Finkel.
Word.
Yeah, man.
Dude, this dude was fucking hard. Brian Dennehy died, man. In 2 days ago.
Think you're gonna go away, Rambo? Trying to work on my Brian Dennehy all day, and it's not.
Yeah.
Oh God, what was that movie he did with James Woods?
Jimmy Woods, good friend of mine.
God damn, I gotta fucking Google shit while I'm on the show.
Googling with Bram. Googling. But here's one thing a lot of people don't know. I was an old school wrestling fan, like the old 80s WWF shit. I went to WrestleMania 2. I was there. Dude. It was in Long Island.
Oh, did you really? No shit.
Yeah, I was there. That's how I was hardcore as a kid. I kind of just grew out of it, you know. Once I got introduced to music, you know, I kind of just. But yeah, I was like, that's why I said I could kind of hang with people with old school. Mm-hmm. And then I was forced to watch some shit with my ex during that D-Generation X, and I love the WCW and WWE War days, you know, when they were warring for Monday night and shit.
Yeah.
But then after that, I'm kind of like, I'm out. I got to tap out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Googling with Bram.
Yo, I'm just looking through and like he was in the first FX. Yeah, man. He did some TV shows too, man. He was on Laverne and Shirley.
He was in a lot of shit, man, in the 80s.
Dude, he did a lot of shit. Yeah,
dude, he played a motherfucking preacher in Miami Vice. He was the alien leader
on
Cocoon the Return.
Yeah, it was a Cocoon. Yeah.
That's right, he was. What was his name? Walter? Yeah, he played Walter.
Yeah, Cocoon. He was in Cocoon and Cocoon Return. Yeah, shut up, Steve Gutenberg.
That's right.
Oh, dude, Gladiator. He was in that Gladiator movie with with Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba. Oh, I was going to say with Russell Crowe. What?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
How do you say Cuba?
Yeah,
Cuba. I don't call it. What else am I supposed to call?
It's Cuba, you dumb motherfucker.
Anyway. Cuba. He's all special. It's Cuba.
I can't find the fucking movie I was thinking of.
Yo, you ever see those videos on YouTube of Cuba Gooding Jr.'s facial expressions for all the movies? Like,
oh god,
that's all he does.
That's just Nick fucking mispronounces his name all the time.
Fuck it. His name's Cuba now.
Nick looks trying to read his name. Like,
I call him Cuba Gooding Jr. That's what I call him. I'm Cuba.
That's what I'm saying.
He
You
fucking
gonna call
shooting
him
missiles at us.
Cuba?
He ain't shooting missiles at us.
He ain't a
Relax.
fucking communist.
90 miles.
Well, you never know nowadays.
Dude, I forgot he played Tommy Boy's dad.
Dude, that's
Yes, yes,
That's right.
yes,
He did.
Oh,
Right.
Hey, he's been working right up until he died, man.
A lot of shit, man.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of stuff,
He's a
man.
classic
It's crazy
actor, man.
how
I mean-
much shit he's done, dude.
I mean, of course, we all remember him
Yeah.
fucking Rambo. I mean,
Oh yeah.
you know, who else was in? What's his name? The redhead, the ginger guy. Oh man,
Richard
from fucking. What's that?
Richard Dreyfuss.
No, I'm Richard Dreyfuss. No, it's not Richard Dreyfuss. It's fucking. He was in like the fucking Miami fucking law.
Oh, Caruso.
Shit. Caruso, that's it. Mr. Overdrama.
Oh, of course, the guy.
Yeah, Caruso. He's another one. And he's another goon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Caruso. Like his like all this chicks always want to look at his ass and shit.
Why can I
What's that,
not
man?
find this movie?
Look at
I'm
that.
looking for?
Strike.
They're betting on human lives. It's a death pool. They're betting on human
Nice.
lives.
Wow.
It's fucking old school shit, man. He was also in. I remember him in
It is.
King of New York with Wesley Snipes.
Mhm.
He played a young detective.
Yeah, I knew he was in this movie. It's called Bestseller with fucking James Woods. That's a fucking deep cut. Y'all need to see that
Jimmy
shit if
Woods.
you haven't seen it.
Mm.
James Wood.
Bestseller, is that what it's
Jimmy
called?
Woods. When you're a buddy, you call him Jimmy.
Yeah, man.
Jimmy Woods. What the fuck?
Just don't call me Dusty.
So yeah, man.
What do you call him? If you really know him, bro, it's Jim Woods. Jim. Hey, Jim.
Yo,
Jim.
Jim.
Jim Woods.
Jim.
Yo, Jim. How's that Family Guy
Looking
treating you?
great.
I'm a big fucking James Woods fan, man. I like him too, man.
Yeah, man.
I like the shit he does,
That's
man.
awesome. Yeah, that's crazy,
Alright.
man. That's two fucking dead. Who's third? Who's number three, man? Who's coming
I
up?
don't know. Somebody
Who's doing threes, right?
Somebody died of coronavirus. I don't know.
Yeah, 1,000 people do. I
Shit.
mean, yeah. I'm surprised they didn't say these guys died of
Yeah.
it.
Dude, Nick, I thought freaking Kurt Angle died, dude, because he got
No, he got released though.
yeah, like somebody put on Instagram like his picture, and then like someone like their caption was like I'll miss you like you were a legend, and I was like, no, Kurt Angle died, and I was super
Dude.
sad. And then I
They
like,
did one of those.
yeah, they didn't
Dude.
put context, man. So I googled it, and I was like, oh, okay, he just got released. But isn't AEW gonna like scoop all those people up?
I don't know if I don't know how that works because like Angle was in the office and he got furloughed and not released. So I don't know if AEW can pick him up. But like they're calling
Some of
that
those
Black
guys have
Wednesday.
90 day.
Yeah, man, that's a bummer.
They are.
Dude, it was
Some
18
guys have,
wrestlers.
I mean,
Yeah,
come
it was a
on.
lot.
I mean,
It was a lot.
why? It's like, all right, you could put them on the back burner for a while. You know, you could tell them, hey, you guys want to
Yeah,
stick
that's
around. This is
yeah.
what we need to do. That motherfucker got more money than fucking, jeez.
Yeah, so
They have no reason for. I mean, well, of course he is losing his XFL, so now
Yeah,
that's fucking.
he
He's got
lost
to,
Yeah,
his
but
ass
they're
off.
going
again,
bankrupt.
again. That's like getting back together with your ex-girlfriend and 3 days later, womp, womp,
yeah,
womp.
and that's
You sucked whose cock?
It's like
You're out of here. You're fired.
If XFL, like if it would have been different this time around without all this corona.
Yeah.
Because, in St. Louis, like those games were packed, man. Like people loved
The
it.
Tampa games were packed. People were tailgating
Bring
like
it
a
back.
motherfucker.
It's like
And
a
next year.
And I don't remember Russ or Sam, you can help me out, but they there was a petition to change the NFL kickoff rule to the XFL.
Yeah, you were talking
kickoff
about that
rule.
last week, I think, right?
Yeah, they're not gonna do that shit though.
But like, do you know what the rule was, Russ?
I don't
Yeah,
give a
I
fuck.
don't know
It's
what the rule
XFL. Let me go.
Oh,
Just
Russ,
keep
Russ, man.
Russ,
What
the
the
rule, Russ.
Russ, I try to keep you
that
on
shit away
here.
from the NFL.
Russ
Keep
is
that
There on a
real.
Sunday and my heart was blue. The rules, Russ, the rules.
You gotta keep
beers are
fucking
kicking in,
real
people.
football.
Oh, I
Real
know
football.
the third death that got to me. It was Mort Drucker.
Bro,
Mort Drucker was the caricaturist and artist on Mad Magazine.
Mad Magazine, dude. That's a
that's a good pull. That's a good pull.
Yeah, dude. He was 91 years old, man. One of the last people living to work with Billion Games.
Yeah, dude. We had what's the Mad Magazine, like the kid on the cover? What's his name?
Alfred E. Newman.
Alfred E. Newman. What me worry?
We had this kid on my wrestling team that looked exactly like him, dude. And I used to tell him that all the time. I'd pull up a picture on my phone, like during this like couple weeks, like hey, look, this is you.
I don't think you're gonna pull this match off, man. He just turns and says, "What me worry?"
Yeah.
No. All right, keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling in the chat. I'm gonna give another code in the chat. There you go. Feed away. Let me know if you take it. If not, somebody else.
Word. All right. The third story was Diamond is going to start distributing again in May. So we're going to start getting our new comics again in May. Thank God.
Hey, Nick, I heard
that wasn't very long.
I'm sorry, Jim. Sam, what you said?
I didn't hear what you said, Sam.
In Florida, I saw on that they like reopened all the beaches tonight.
I don't know if they did or not.
I thought that was a fake link, man.
I think
I didn't read it. Yeah, I didn't click on it, but
yeah, no, man, they're actually clamping down more down here because we're behind pretty much where everybody else is.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep, it's got that wave. You gotta wait for that wave to hit you. So.
Word.
Yeah, Brian Bennett.
Yeah,
but
Brian.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, don't you think this is the perfect time for like these comic book companies to push their digital platforms?
Yep.
Wouldn't this be like the perfect time for them that people who still haven't crossed over yet to be like, boom, push it, send? I don't know if they are doing it. You know, hey, we're gonna give it to you free for 3 weeks, or you know, we're reducing prices. Try it out. Check us out. We're gonna put all the new releases for the next month or 2 months on this platform. Try to bring in those subscribers later on.
Does Image have like a digital presence?
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, on Comixology.
Okay. Is that how they get there?
Yeah, and like the thing is that like Comixology I don't know if it's still going on, but before they were bought by Amazon, they had a program where like each comic shop had a Comixology shop that they could have access, but a lot of the comic shops just stopped doing it and were like, we don't like digital.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, but you know, when you got, what would you rather? You have digital or nothing?
Right.
Word.
Yeah, I'd rather digital.
You know,
just to have access to it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You said they get
that's right.
Like foot in the door with it. Because I mean, it's like for me, I don't read digital. I did one time like out of desperation, but it's like, but if the comic shops aren't open right now, I mean, what the fuck else are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I mean, I mean, just thinking about it logically, I'd rather have some revenue coming in than none.
Yeah, even if it's not like the revenue you want, or maybe it's
Mine's still open.
Yeah, it's something. It's something.
I think I don't know, man. I
feel
but
like they haven't gotten any new books in or anything from Diamond.
No new books or anything from Diamond, but you know he's also like a game shop as well. So
nice. So he's got that.
He's got an account with Games Workshop and a few other gaming companies. So
that's like what mine does. Like my comic shops, I feel like they stay alive because like they got a jam-packed calendar of like
Magic, the Gathering, and Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Yeah.
Oh, you're saying it's now they're having people in there doing that shit now? Or you're saying that's what they normally do?
Normally.
Yeah, the cards are definitely keeping people alive.
Now they're shuttered.
My shop's still open, but you know he only lets in no more than 5 people at a time, and he does curbside.
Yeah, I think
service.
Zap Comics here in Jersey. I think they're doing curbside, and they're also doing plenty of shit on Instagram. They're putting up a lot of old key issues and going through long boxes. You know, pushing that shit. You know, and they're shipping. You know, so that helps.
That's cool, actually. That's cool that they'll do that.
Yeah, my boys at Yancey Street, they're doing curbside, and they're also doing fucking
Yancey Street.
those they're doing auctions. It's like claim auctions. I don't know how that shit
like
works.
on like Facebook Live, or I see a lot of places do that, and like with comic books and figures too. Like they'll just be like, we got this going up, like claim it, like say you won it or whatever.
Yeah,
it's just tough.
Yeah,
it's a tough time. Not everybody. You got a lot of people that don't have that disposable income anymore, or you got people like us essentials who have too much income because we're not going to fucking eat everywhere. Or, you know what I mean? We're not buying shit left and right. We're not going to Walmart spending $125. I got more money in my account than I ever did now.
Dude,
and I'm not bragging. It's just the fact that I'm not wasting money. I'm down 16 pounds. You know what I mean? It's just
like that's what it's like here. Cause it's
good for you,
because like my wife and I, like she's a nurse, she's still working. Like I'm a teacher. My contract goes till August. So it's but then like just not going out and spending $5 here, $10 here.
You're saving your lunches, your breakfast sandwiches, your coffees.
Oh, dude, you just said breakfast sandwiches. Have you done Wendy's chicken maple bacon?
Dude, I haven't had fast food.
Breakfast? What?
Dude, Wendy's is doing it's on a fucked up croissant that's shaped like a square, like their patties.
How do you make a croissant?
How do you fuck up a croissant?
Right?
Wendy's will figure it a way.
That's right.
No, but because Wendy's everything is square, they have that whole square thing,
Yeah, man. So it's chicken, bacon, and like some kind of maple drizzle on that shit. And oh my god, I'm addicted.
It's like I haven't had fast food in over a month, but like the day my vacation started, and I knew I was gonna be locked up, I slid in and grabbed that double Mac.
Hell yeah, dude!
Oh my god, I didn't eat the fries. I didn't eat the fries. I just ate the Mac. That's all I wanted was to eat the double Mac.
That's been an adjustment for us, man. Just cook and dust because it's like we would get fast food, at least twice a week. Just because,
it's simple, it's easy.
Cheapness, convenience, no time.
Yeah,
it's. I haven't done it because I'm afraid to.
All the local restaurants here are now delivering, or you could pull right up into the parking lot. You could call ahead. They all started having apps, and then you put your order in. They have designated number parking spots you pull into. They come out with masks. They throw it in your car. You drive away, or they'll fucking deliver it at your house. Leave it on your step. Right, knock and run like they just lit it in Matey. And you see them, they ran just like they lit some fireworks. Dude, we're out of here. Gone. But yeah, I don't want to do it because I don't want to bring people out of the element. I'll roll in and pick up if I leave the house, which I haven't. But I don't think I would want someone to deliver because that's just putting someone else. Even though I live in a very open area, there's not many people anywhere you go around here.
Yeah.
But I just rather not waste the time of someone. Let them deliver to the family of 4. Single guy like me, I got more than enough to live off of. You know what I mean?
What we've been doing, my wife's from Bucks County, Pennsylvania, and there's an Amish shop down here. So we hit that like twice now. We've gotten like each time we went, we got like 4 pounds of Lebanon bologna.
Oh, they deliver that far? How long does it take for them to get there?
Oh no. Like
Pennsylvania,
it's a shop.
It's a local shop that's from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought the delivery guy got in his car. All right, I'm headed down to Florida today. I'll see you guys in a couple of days.
See you guys in about.
Gotta bring that Brammer his bologna.
Man. And they got like the authentic like fucking Amish like chicken salad and tuna salad and shit. Yeah, so that's been good. Nice. They got the Omarosa rolls and they got the Turkey Hill orange tea. So yeah, we went.
Rob,
there,
what are they doing up by you, dude? I'm trying to bring Rob back to the conversation here. See him drifting off there playing the game or something.
No, family messages.
Uh-huh.
And I'm running on probably 3 hours of sleep this week.
How you doing with the kids, man? People going crazy yet?
Oh yeah, thank God we got a big yard for them to run around in. But yeah,
that is a good thing actually.
No. Sorry, Rob. I just felt like I needed to bring it back.
Oh, that's all good.
I'm trying to reach it for you. Come here. Come to the light.
I'm waiting for coffee to kick in.
But like Rob talking about like kids running around and shit. Cal isn't into like being outside. He's a real introvert. But he was like, I want your kettlebells. I'm gonna start lifting weights. And that little motherfucker, that little motherfucker's been doing curls and shit. He's gonna beat my ass soon, dude. He's a fucking giant.
2 years, Dad. I'm fucking you up.
That's right, man. I probably got like 2-3 years.
A week and a half.
Yeah, fuck with this shit. Yeah. Goddamn. But yeah, man, it's crazy. I am kind of glad he is an introvert because he has like the internet and everything like that. Oh shit! Hey, what's up, Vinny?
Vinny, the skinny motherfucking house.
Yeah,
what's up,
skinny
man?
Vinny up in there.
What up, Vin?
All right, big guy.
But it's kind of like a blessing for him because it's not too much different for him except that he's home. And he would rather be home than in school anyway. And he's doing all his classes online and shit. So it is what it is.
How's that been working? Doing all right with the classes online and shit?
It was a struggle at first because he didn't understand that if he didn't log in, he wasn't gonna get credit for the class.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna fucking not go, and they don't know shit."
Well, you gotta drop the fucking hammer, man. Even more work. It's even more work.
Yeah, dude.
Out there is this, but in here it's martial law. We got 4 hours of homework, 4 hours of this.
Word.
I know my daughter is doing classes online right now and with their college and everything, and it's been a bitch because like the servers keep going down, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And I said, I'm like, "Yeah, what's the problem?" And she goes, "Well, probably everyone in the country is doing this now." Every college has to doing classes online and shit.
Yeah,
fuck,
his teacher sent him a PDF of The Outsiders, even though he had the book.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah.
Wow, that's memories. I remember the paperback they used to give us.
Oh, dude. I loved all that SE Henry shit, Dust. Like,
man, Dust, we were talking about that. Like, we still do it in my class, man. It's like the kids still love it, man. Like, they love it. Even now in 2020.
That's
yo,
Speaking of kids,
yo,
Ian's in the chat. What's up, buddy?
What's up,
Hey, what's up, Ian? Cal is banned off of Discord, Ian. So when I let him get back on there, Cal was calling people fucking assholes and shit. And I caught him.
Ian's been playing VR chat, and I didn't think that kid had a mouth on him until I happened to walk past his bedroom door, and it's like, wait a minute.
Nice. Nice. You know, I come from a long line of Xbox shit talking. Nice.
Yo,
Yeah.
Cal,
Nice to hear the kids
Cal was
keeping it alive.
man. Like there was
He is.
there was some little girl
Fucking
that was
A.
talking shit to him, and he was like, "You're sadistic," and what that means is you're an asshole.
Remember, I come from the Halo 2, Halo 3 days, and then MW2. You need to keep that shit talking alive.
I think he said something along the lines of, "I will murder your fucking future generations."
Oh my god. Okay.
He's getting there. He's getting there. He's getting there. He's getting there.
That's fucking
I
crazy.
know with Xbox now they monitor with MPS4 they monitor that pretty well, but I don't think they're doing 360 like they used to. So you can always slide back into your 360 and get you.
Does that thing still
Get your root in his dog.
I thought they kicked that thing off finally.
Nah, 360 still going.
Yeah, you can still.
They're doing those backward compatible games and shit now. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So.
Yeah, the last thing that we wanted to cover news-wise. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Russ.
No, I was just gonna say my son's got a fucking foul mouth whenever he's playing games. He goes by his bedroom door, and you'll just
but he's like 30, right?
Yeah, he'll just go.
He said he's 30.
You know what? I'm gonna hear.
Wait a minute, where'd Nick go? Okay, I got worried.
I'm gonna say,
Nick did a cartwheel
again.
I'm gonna say, yo, my friends think you're 30. That's what I'm saying.
So instead of the Sweet Baby Jesus, we got the Sweet Baby Java going now.
Oh hell yeah, that looks good. Dude.
Jesus Christ, crazy fucking shit.
But
I'm sorry. Last story.
Was that bottled coffee?
No, it's beer. It's
coffee
peanut butter. It's a peanut butter coffee fucking porter.
So it's like that Drew Carey shit.
Yeah.
Buzz Beer. Remember that back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
We got some shit up here. We got some shit up here called Java Lava. It's done by I think
good.
Point Breweries, but it's La Crosse Brewery. But it's like a mocha stout. And it's fucking
Sounds
amazing.
good, man.
If you ever drink Guinness, it's got that same thick kind of.
It's like that smoky, like that kind of smoky sweetness to it almost.
But then they use like locally roasted coffee beans and shit like that, and it's got a mocha back tone to it. Oh,
nice.
When I find it, it's a must buy. Like
My-
I grab it.
My two shits that I'm really into right now are Founder's Breakfast Stout, which is coffee.
My God, dude,
I love that shit.
The last 4 times I blacked out is because I was drinking that.
All you gotta do is
maybe you
drink
should
them
start
Pearl
drinking
Harbors,
Slow the
baby.
Fuck Down, Rob. That's a new beer that's coming your way. So slow the fuck down, Rob. I've been drinking Slow the Fuck Down dust for a while.
Those mess you up, dude.
And there's another one, Sammy Smith Oatmeal Stout.
Oh shit,
The
that's
best oatmeal stout I've ever had.
Wow, that's different, huh?
Yeah, man, it's good.
I used to when I was in college, and I was like I was in like into that craft beer stuff, man. And then anymore, like I can have one, and I just get to like the regular stuff.
What the fuck is wrong with this
What's
Joker
up?
pirate motherfucker?
I know.
What's up, dude? What are you laughing at?
A message he sent. I'm sorry. Carry on.
What's popping, people? Get on the Facebook. No, it's in the.
Oh, by the way, guys, my DHL got delivered. I'm running downstairs real quick.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Oh, that's got something to do.
What he's saying is it'll be quiet for a minute. No, I'm kidding.
God damn it.
Hey, let me
Heard that, Rob.
Yo,
I know.
All right, I'm gonna be nice.
His wife said, "My wife walks by the TV, points at Nick, and goes, isn't that the one who got fell out of the chair?"
Yes, I fell out of the chair.
Yes, his wife. It was Nick.
Oh, God.
Nick and I become famous and infamous at the same time.
Dude,
Shit.
Hey, ain't no shame in my game. Okay.
Hey, if you're still listening, I need coffee.
Here's the thing. You weren't hurt. In hindsight, it's funny as fuck.
Oh no, you guys don't know. I was hurt. I was fucked up. Like
Well,
when I fell back, I fucked my shoulder up again.
Yeah, I remember you were saying that. I'm sorry.
But no, it's okay. But
It's
I mean,
not like
shit
you should.
happens.
It's not like you
I'm
should
an adult.
or nothing. You did all right.
That's
Yeah,
my take, Nick. I said, you know what? Sometimes you got cut loose, man. Is it?
Yeah, man.
Even safe to your own home. Hey,
That's the first time I've gotten that.
Dude,
drunk
I've got a
since
squeaky
TFCon.
thing. I don't feel safe in my own home.
yeah, I saw you made Tiff stop playing Animal Crossing and go get you some coffee, man. It's messed up.
She can't play Animal Crossing. Sabriel has kifed the switch from her.
Oh, no.
Play Animal Crossing.
Dude, I was playing Animal Crossing hardcore until the minute Final Fantasy VII Remake dropped last
Yeah,
Thursday
Josh,
night.
you've been doing well during this quarantine. You've had back-to-back releases that have kept you busy, huh?
Oh, the other
Yeah,
daughter.
man, I'm on my second playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake already.
Fuck.
Now
You
you're
just
giving me
like
the
it,
And this
idea.
Animal
Get it.
Crossing game keeps getting more expensive.
Yeah.
Now I have to buy 2 more Switches and 2 more games.
Word, dude. Get them Switches while you get them on the marketplace. Because I heard, aren't those getting expensive or were
You
they?
can't, they're out of stock right now, and they probably won't be back in stock until mid-June or July.
If you want
Yeah, most places are out.
Hey, so Josh, just do your quick 30-second review. How do you like Final Fantasy, man? I mean, that's been a long time coming.
Man, they spoiler free. It's different from the entire. Okay, the first part. This is just the first part. They're going to do multiple episodes.
It's like disc 1.
No, it's not even the entirety of disc 1. It's just up to the point where they leave Midgar.
Oh,
just
shit.
That, and this is an 86 gigabyte download game.
Wow.
But they expanded and added so much to the story and made some tweaks to the story. It's like you're playing it again for the very first time. Yes, there are familiar things in it, but it's not a beat-for-beat playthrough of it. It's really been fleshed out and heavily expanded upon.
Man, so what do you think about that? Do you prefer that? Would you have had them kind of stick to the script, or just kind of?
I don't like a traditional remake where it's just the exact same thing over again. So I love what they've done with this.
That's cool because
I've heard they're kind of going the retcon route and changing a couple major,
yes,
potentially changing some major shit. Like
it seems that way.
Oh shit!
That's cool.
All right, what are we talking about? I stepped away for a minute. What are we talking about?
The new Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah.
Nice.
My thing is like if you're gonna make it look like improve the graphics, I think that's cool. But I think you gotta do more to do a full re-release. Like do more as in change the story, give diehard fans like you something new to take away with it.
Dude, there's a lot of meat on the bone, man. They really added a lot of content, a lot of story, really fleshed it out.
And they gave you the option to play with like the old style, like turn-based and a different kind of combat, right?
Not exactly. The new combat is a lot like, it's based on the Final Fantasy 15 combat, action style combat. But it uses the old materia system where you slot them into your weapons. But you can also upgrade your weapons as you progress. So it's not just, okay, you've got a weapon, you throw some materia in it, and you use it, and you get the stats. No, you actually can choose and power up your weapons. Like, if you spend so many skill points on this, it ups and gives you, like, 5 more attack power to this particular sword or this particular gun.
So it's the more live-action style
RPG
fight.
Yeah. There's a classic mode, but in classic mode, you can focus more on combat decisions, but the AI fights for you automatically, and that's just not as fun to me.
No,
but if you do
I love with 15, dude.
If you do the classic combat mode, can you still upgrade your weapons and shit like that?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And you can do it manually, or you can do it, have it do it automatically and go one of 3 routes where you want it to be more offensively focused or more balanced or more defensively focused. And it will prioritize your buffs that way.
I feel like I did raise my hand. I was never a big Final Fantasy fan, but I did buy one game on PS1, and it was the one that had like 3 discs with the white cover.
Yeah, 7.
That would have been 7 because 8 and 9 were 4-disc games.
Yeah, that's the one I remember. I played a little bit, didn't really understand what the fuck was going on, and never went back to it. But
dude, they're very involved, deep stories.
A lot of shit going on. I didn't like that turn-based fighting.
Well, see, this new version of it.
I felt like it was LARPing.
You would have hated tactics then, brother.
I think about that as far as like video games that I play. Like I want to say like that I don't
wake up
with that, but like all my favorite games,
I got more
turn-based games, man. So it's like I think about that. I'm like I don't like that, but that's like everything I like is turn-based, man.
Oh, dude, that's what I grew up on, man. It's like I was jumping into turn-based RPGs back on the original Nintendo, and then Super Nintendo came out. There was so much of Chrono Trigger and fucking
God, Chrono Trigger to this day is still one of the best RPGs ever.
God damn, it is too.
Can you get that on the Switch, like the original one?
You can get it on fucking everything.
What, Chrono Trigger?
It's not on the Switch yet.
I don't think it's on the Switch yet, but it's on everything else.
No, what were you gonna say, Dust?
3DS is probably your best bet.
No. I was saying, I'm trying to think. I did a beat where I used Chrono, one of the Chrono soundtracks, and I'm trying to remember like back in the day. But I'm trying. Chrono Cross is that
Chrono Cross had some, because that had a really good soundtrack to it.
Yeah, let me see if I can find you guys. But shut up. I could always just throw it in the old.
Yeah, last story. Since we've been bullshitting for 20 minutes. Last story is SDCC is officially canceled.
Is anybody surprised?
So that's
dude, Rob, I am. Dude.
Oh yeah, that was confirmed this morning.
I'm surprised, Rob, just because that's so late in July. If it was a June thing, I'd say maybe I'd be surprised.
This world ain't gonna be back to normal for a while, guys. Everything's gonna be different.
the thing is though, even though it is so far out, you got a certain cutoff date. It's like, okay, this is the point of no return. Do we stay in or do we cancel now while we
do we
don't
send
lose
that
any
deposit?
money, lose our deposits, and this and that?
And then it's like you guys gotta like think of vendors too.
You know, and you also have to think
it's
of
a
how
good
many
thing for
people
them.
attend that show.
That's
You're
a
not gonna
huge
see
fucking show.
anything for
it
I'd
is
say a good
huge.
year before you see anything that will allow that many.
And like like I was thinking, kind of like with vendors, like maybe it's a good thing because they can start thinking like, okay, maybe I don't need to set this product aside for SCCC and count on that money, you know?
Right.
It's like the Super Bowl of the convention season, man.
Yeah,
it's like
for sure,
fucking
man.
huge.
It's like what,
you know,
200,000, 300,000 people go through there?
And dude, and it's everything. It's everything, guys. It's video games, comic books, action figures, movies.
Look how much.
I think at this point, it's actually like eclipsed E3 as far as attendance.
Really?
Yeah, E3's attendance has been going down considerably.
Yeah.
I think as far as
that's due to basically, Nintendo doing their own thing now, Sony doing their own thing now.
Reason.
And really it's become more of a news show than an actual showcasing of new products. That's what people see E3 as anymore.
Right.
And with the online streaming ability of it,
I think with with SDCC, I think like the what gets talked about the most is probably the movie stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's like one of the things like with the full with everything with COVID-19 is like seeing how people kind of adapt and change through all this. So it's like I'm curious to see is like how do these press releases as far as movies go, like how does that what does that look like? Or since they've kind of hit the pause button on everything, do they do anything? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like Black Widow in April. That's pushed back. So do they just give us like another trailer for that? That's already in the clip, ready to go. In that case, it'd be disappointing. Because it's like at that time, it's like we expect new stuff, but
it's going to throw everything off for a while.
Yeah, I kind of thinking that we really are just hitting the pause button on everything, man.
Yep.
Which would suck.
And think about how many projects are going to get scrapped because they don't have enough time to release it before something else is ready.
And then not only
Sorry, I didn't mean to
they don't have the revenue
go ahead, dude.
from the thing that came before it.
Yeah, they're losing their revenue. So I know they said Black Widow, they were maybe thinking about dropping on Disney Plus, and then they pulled back and said no. Yeah, and I get it, but I think that movie is going to be one of that. It's going to set things up for the next set of shit.
I don't think they should put that on Disney Plus. I think they should put that to where you got to pay for it.
Yep.
So
they can make some revenue on that.
We talked about this last Friday and Saturday. I'd pay money for that to watch that in my house now. I pay up to $50 to see it.
50. God damn! Don't be saying that shit in public.
Dude,
relax.
You'll fuck the rest of us.
Don't want to pay for anything anyway, but
if they said,
I got friends all over the place.
If they said $50, Mr. Pirate Man, 2 pounds. If they said $50, I'd say lay it on.
Yeah.
Watch it. Let's watch it now. I don't want to wait till November. I don't want to wait till the end of April.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the studios, not AMC, not Regal, the studios need to realize they can still make money off these movies. They just need to find a different way to make money off these movies and keep the schedule.
And what you're saying about AMC and Regal not making money, if they went and did digital, you know what I'm saying? If they adapted their model,
and that's the thing, because this is their time to. And honestly, they should have been thinking ahead of this, kind of seeing where this is going, But somebody in our group chat kind of talked about if the theaters go under, once this is over, someone's going to swoop in and kind of save them. And I do agree with that, just because I think once, God forbid, whenever this is over, people are going to be dying to go to the movies. So there is going to be that demand.
No, or dying when they go to the movie.
They're dying from going.
I think that was a bad choice of words there.
You're right.
People are gonna be excited to just get out and be able to do anything. When it's all said and done.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think
I'm that asshole. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think movie theaters would be the ones that would be seeing the most benefit of that.
Yeah. I'm the asshole that's still toy hunting.
What's that?
I said I'm the asshole that's still toy hunting.
I
I'm
can't say
hitting
much.
Walmart.
Wow.
I'm hitting Targets. I'm hitting everything, baby.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you're
I'm coming to a
locked down
Walgreens
like we
near
are.
you.
I can't say much. I had to stop at Walmart to get oil and shit for one of the cars.
Earl.
And wound up going to the toy section and finding that G1 Soundwave on discount. Fucking snagged 2 of them. Didn't fucking get the oil, though, because they didn't have the right shit for my wife's car.
Typical. Go in for one thing, come out with other shit. And forget what you,
Hey, I wasn't wasting the fucking trip and all the fucking contamination at that place, man. It was packed.
Yeah, man.
Christ, these guys are nuts.
Dude, this is Florida. Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, well, they'll get there.
Yeah.
They don't. Give
we're
it time.
safe.
They will.
They got sneeze guards and tape on the floor. We're good. We're good to go. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
All
right, it's about 10 o'clock. Oh, go ahead, Russ.
I was going to say, it's pretty crazy how different places are handling things so differently. Like, and it's all depending on how
different extremes.
Yeah.
Think your hotspots. Most of your hotspots have international airports.
Yep.
Big hubs where people are coming in left and right. You know what I mean? And they're been coming in and they're going out and spreading that way. And that's where the cluster goes. Here's your middle point, and then, I don't see, the big hubs, the coastal hubs, I'm saying,
Right.
Like,
sure.
It's only a matter of time before that wave starts going down south and it starts going into the mid part of the country.
I mean, it's here around us, but it's not widespread yet.
Yeah, let's not
but,
keep a negative note here.
New York, Mike. Sorry,
true.
I was going to respond to something in the chat. He says, "Is Jacksonville Beach still open, or was that BS?" I don't know, because down here in Florida, everything is county to county. I do know most of your beaches in Hillsborough, which are most of your pretty beaches, that in Manatee County, they have fucking state troopers every few miles to fucking patrol those beaches.
Yeah, I think that was just some fake news up there, man. I think that's just some bullshit right now.
They do have some beautiful beaches.
Watch your sources. If it's on Facebook, relax.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, right? That's true. Don't believe everything you read.
Hey guys, before you go into that next segment, you want to hear those beats that I did with the?
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
I actually have 2 of them. And one is I don't recall. I think I found one of the original sources. So I'm gonna play that first for the older beat. Can you guys? I don't know if I have to.
Give me a second.
Just let me know if you hear the audio here, because the way this works, you just drop it in. So this is the actual original track that I use, and it won't be long because I don't want us to get blasted.
Yeah. Okay. I remember that. I remember that.
All right, take us out. Okay, and it's different. I'm not in control here. So so that was that, and I'm just gonna play the beat over it because I'm sure that's gonna block it a little bit. Sometimes I forget we're doing this on fucking YouTube also. So let me okay, this is gonna be I believe the beat for that one. Nope, wrong beat. But this is another Chrono song, but that's the wrong beat.
It's fucking cool. I like that.
I think this is the one.
I know that song.
It's almost like a trance beat.
This is right from the game.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, people underestimate how good video game soundtracks really are.
Oh, I know.
It's that lo-fi.
I'll straight up be playing this shit in the truck at work.
Oh, there you go.
This is old. This is like 05, 04.
Keep playing it.
Ooh, I like that, man.
Yeah, I'll send it to you guys. It's older shit.
Yo, Vinny says Florida smells like crack and meth. No, it doesn't. Florida smells like pussy and meth.
Because that's
there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Pussy and meth.
and
It's rocking it right there, man.
And that's what the meth smells like, because that's where they had it.
That's right. Well, some of them hide it up that dirt star, so you gotta be careful.
Hey, is the stream still going?
Yeah.
I guess. All right. We didn't get hit then. All right, cool.
You don't stop.
As far as I know, it is.
That's why I like streaming music to Facebook, because they don't really kill you on the live stream. I don't leave it up so it doesn't get blasted. So, I'm gonna be doing more musical shit on my fucking Facebook page.
Oh yeah, man.
So,
All right.
Don't you have so many settings, like so long that if it's it
15
can't stay up more than like 10 seconds. Oh, is it 15 seconds? Okay, I can't remember what
15
it was.
seconds of the original thing.
Yeah,
but sometimes they'll find that. I mean, I had both of these beats on my YouTube account back in the day, and it never got flagged. So, I think we should be okay. So
Yeah, it doesn't work for penis shots. I mean, I tried YouTube for 15 seconds.
Hey, Russ knows. He's experienced.
Yeah,
Russ
Russ went from fully flaccid to fully erect, and then back to fully flaccid in 13 seconds, and they still flagged him.
I told you, Rocky can't
that's a
have them
pretty good.
kids
That's
in
a
those
pretty
videos.
quick turnaround rate, man. What's that? 265 beats per minute. Beats per minute. Get it? Beats per minute.
He wastes no time, man. He's efficient.
Hey, Russ, how many times do you leave the comments show feet on videos?
How many times a week? He didn't want to say.
He's all about vacuum titties.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, that dude is a.
Oh boy.
Fan's dad.
Oh, I've seen that. I saw that before. Eric posted it, and I was disturbed, and I was like, "Should I?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not putting that on Facebook." Guess who did?
Yeah,
Von W over there. The wolf man does it.
Don't worry.
Wolf.
How many?
I wonder how many people put him on a 30-day timeout.
Oh God, I can't keep up. All right,
You're out of pocket.
We'll talk slower for you.
thank you.
Oh shit!
All right, guys, you want to hit Picard now?
Oh yeah.
Hit it, boy.
Sure.
Pictured.
All right, man.
Rob is chomping at the fucking bit because he's excited to crush that motherfucker.
we might get
He's
Rob
ready.
hot now.
Rob's gotta wake the fuck up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bum, bum, bum.
Go ahead, Russ.
Picard talk, Rob. Let's do this. That was a Picard talk, Rob. Let's get in. Come on. Now you can talk. Do your thing.
Oh, somebody's gotta get me started.
No, I mean-
I'm fucking.
Oh,
This-
really? Come on.
All right, I'll go. This is a great spiritual successor to Next Gen.
Oh fuck yeah, it is. And
Um,
everything else Star Trek has done
Did
since.
you
Right.
guys cry a little?
I did,
yeah,
dude.
I
I cried like a little bitch.
A few times, man. A few times, and I am man enough to admit it.
I'm sorry. I'm just being a troll here with you guys. I only got one episode
It's
in,
funny,
so
but-
that I have no fucking pony in this race at all. But I will make funny.
It's so
They
funny.
they basically set it up as taking place after Nemesis and the first J.J. Abrams movie where Romulus exploded. The thing was Picard gave up his captaincy and became an admiral to fucking rescue the Romulans from the supernova that was going to destroy their planet, and it's all the consequences of that. There was also an attack on the Utopia Planitia shipyards, which is like, if you've ever been a Next Gen fan and you've read like novels or played Star Trek Online, that's basically where they build all their high tech starships.
Yeah, like Enterprise.
Actually, it's not really there. It's in the Omega 7 system. Sorry. Okay.
It's not Omega 7. I'm sorry, but
it's not Omega 7. It's Omega 6.5.
But yeah, I mean,
it's in the beta carotene system.
Fuck you, Josh.
Dude,
the show weaves a conspiracy throughout the entire series.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
and it's got a much darker and grittier tone than what most people are used to with Star Trek. Like it's even grittier than Deep Space Nine got.
Yeah, and I think that's the problem that most people had with it, was that like seeing Picard in this grittier environment and his character actually like progressing. Everybody wants to see him as that like fatherly character in Next Gen, and they weren't ready for him to just be like, to actually have like real world consequences affect him.
And that's the thing, as everybody forgets, he is a very heartfelt captain. That's why he does a lot of the shit he does in Next Generation. He's very logical, but that shit affects him. And you can see, especially after he comes back from his experience with the Borg, a lot of more emotion comes out of him in Next Generation if you pay attention.
Yeah, I think it's like a big character changing thing, right?
Well, and a lot of this, you look at the fact that you took a man who was probably the most honorable person in Starfleet, and you watch his reaction to Starfleet basically turning into the U.S. government. Sorry. You watch him dejected by the bureaucracy and the hatred and the lies and the undertones, and everything that he thought Starfleet stood for falls apart. And you see this man literally, you see his response and how he dejects everything. Like you see Picard kind of broken.
Yeah, like Picard in Next Gen was kind of like that fatherly figure who was very reserved and very rarely showed emotion. Like you saw in this series where he, the very first fucking episode, he fucking melted down and was like, "Fuck you,"
Yeah.
It's just the evolution of the character is consistent.
Yeah,
that's the first thing.
Wait, because did you guys saying that, and like after I watched like episode 1, it's like, does that compare with kind of how like Luke Skywalker was portrayed in The Last Jedi, which is where like people didn't expect him to be this way, and maybe they were turned off by it?
Yeah, I think it has a similar.
Yeah, Brink brings up the point. He says, what was with the F-bombs in the show, though, really seemed out of place. That's the thing. They did on CBS All Access so that, like...
It's money. We want to show you where you're getting your money at.
But the thing is...
pretty much.
Look at us. We're on edge. We're on the cutting edge. We got cuss words.
If you notice, none of the next gen characters dropped anything harder than shit.
Yeah.
But if I remember from the old stuff, he was always broken since the Borg thing. It was always, if I remember, it was always haunting him. He always had issues. He was always battling inside, whether he's human or is he Borg anymore, and he couldn't trust himself.
And that makes a big comeback in the series, too.
Okay.
In a major way.
So, that throws a little bit something more interesting on the plate for me to give it a little bit more.
That's what I like just from hearing about it. Is like the things that happened before matter. And then this is
absolutely
going to matter going forward.
Yeah, there's huge consequences of him being assimilated into the Borg.
Right.
The characters that they bring in from Next Gen have all grown, and you can see the evolution of those characters. Like fucking when Riker and Troy show up, you can see like how they've changed.
Right. And I'm just gonna say, Riker.
Wow,
is
that's a spoiler
still
alert.
a fucking badass.
Spoiler alert, people! If you didn't know, we're spoiling things here.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna spoil the fuck out of this.
Shit Piece Theater podcast. Spoiling it every day.
Yeah, we didn't. We should have.
You're not enjoying shit. We're not letting you enjoy shit. You're not gonna enjoy anything.
Riker
Don't even bother.
Yeah,
Riker and Trey showing up was in the previews, so that's
just
not
that's the thing is like
you've seen it all.
during
You knew
the trailers. You saw everybody, including Hugh, which was a huge deal.
Hugh,
Hugh is one of those characters.
What about Seven?
Q, yes, my fucking waifu.
Yo, did she still have the big yams? Did she have some yams on her still?
Dude, she looks better than she has in years. She got in shape for this show.
She got mom hands though, I bet.
No, dude, she's
that's
dude, her mom hands
can handle me,
every part of me.
Wow, you guys some shit.
I would let her mom hand touch me while my wife.
That's some essential worker talking right there. I'm just saying that right now. Shout out to the essentials.
That's a good point brings up. He says there's a lot of references for the other Trek shows that I hadn't seen, so the Easter egg vids made the show more interesting. They did do official Easter egg vids with Will Wheaton.
Yeah.
And wow, that was hard for you to get out.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to do the Stewie Wheaton. But
Real weeping.
Sorry.
This show is amazing.
I'm sorry.
I'm an asshole.
Mike says in the chat, TNG is my G1. My brother, I'm with you. That was my shit back in the day, man. I love TNG.
I'm an old motherfucker.
I like
watched
TNA,
the original
but
Star Trek.
I was a Next Generation guy too. I was very big into Deep Space Nine too.
Deep Space Nine.
DS9. Like
DS9.
If you want to,
it was.
I couldn't do Voyager.
No,
wasn't for me.
Yeah,
I watched it, but it wasn't.
I liked the.
The only thing with Voyager I liked was the Rock episode because I liked the Rock, and then the 2-part Ender.
Yeah, I know. I liked Voyager, so I was.
That's because you're a pussy.
But my favorite was. My favorite was DS9 though. Yeah, DS9
was the best.
Yeah, because it was wartime. It was like major wartime.
Oh yeah,
it was right on. It was right on the fucking on the
Jem'Hadar battles, man.
You didn't just have to worry about Klingons and Romulans. You had this brand new enemy. That you were worried about, which was fucking kick ass and looked incredible.
And that enemy was scarier than all of them fucking combined.
Exactly. You thought the Klingons brought the pain. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
And then you had the shady ass Cardassians. I don't know.
Kim?
Damn it, you beat me to it.
Sorry. The Cardassians? You know,
Cardassians?
She's always butt dialing Kanye for some reason. I wonder why.
Gee. She's like name drop.
I
put the Google Drive link for you guys in the little chat.
Awesome, thanks, dude.
But for me, everybody talks about the story of DS9, but the thing was before probably this last Star Wars movie, that DS9 had the best space battles on TV or film.
Think about the character building. They weren't all Federation.
No,
you had characters from all
That's
different.
True.
You had the Ferengi guys. Remember the Ferengi guys?
The Ferengi guys.
You know they were there for a little comic relief, but they were still. You had the what's his name? The guy that played the fucking the inspector. The guy from Benson. The guy from Benson. You know, he kind of was
the changeling. Yeah.
It was just all over the place, and then you had the one guy that was supposed to hold it all together, and then. It was a really good show. A lot of good character building on that show. Next, you want to go back? I'm going to go back and watch it. I loved how they tied it in, and then out of the fucking blue, they bring Worf in there, and you're just like, all right, game over. Game's over.
When he showed up on that turbo lift to the fucking ops deck, hell yeah.
I will say though, I think the best character arc in that whole series though was the Cardassian Tailor. Who was actually
Garrett.
What rapper she dated?
Garrett. Fucking time.
What rapper she dated? I'm gonna get super nerdy now. When I got into Next Generation in this, there was a buddy of mine. His parents threw him out, and this is when I lived in Brooklyn. This is when I lived in Brooklyn in the projects. He was one of my different. I had my hood friends and my other friends, and he was book smart. He was nerdy. Blah blah blah. I only knew him for a little bit of time. His parents threw him out. They really fucked with his head. He had a really bad story. I went to my mom. I said, "Yo, this kid has no place to live. As long as he goes to school, gets a job, he could live here." And he moved in. And he slept on my fucking bedroom floor in this little mattress that we had, that little fold-out mattress. A really cool friend of mine, and he stayed with me for a while. His name was Mark. And he stayed with us for a bit, and he was into all that role-playing games, and he was into the nerd shit. All these, he was playing. He was doing the Star Trek role-playing game, and he had all these source books. I was a comic book nerd, and I kind of liked Star Trek, so I started reading all that shit because it broke down more of the history.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the war of how the war started with the Klingons, how the war started with the Romulans. Shit you didn't see in the shows and on the movies. So I really got into that, man. And then when Next Generation came out, I got into that. Deep Space Nine came out. I read more into it, man. So I owe that dude a lot because he really put me on up a lot of shit. I mean, I was already a nerd into space shit, but I wasn't really Star Trek. I liked, with the Gorn throwing rocks, but So it's really cool to see how this started. I used to know all the class spaceships. I was on some fucking chat winging them shit, man.
Yo, I watched the fucking Space Lincoln episode last night of the original series.
And I don't know. I didn't watch. I never watched Enterprise, and I don't know if they really got into like the early history about how things happened and if they were really true to the source material.
Real hit or miss.
I was going with Bakula, right?
Yeah.
Because the stuff in these books is supposed to be absolutely right from the straight source material, from the actual fucking authors, and it's like it's the same thing with Star Wars, the canon, and what's real, what doesn't go, and what counts. But back in the fucking late '80s. It was like mid to late '80s when I was reading that shit. It was canon to me, and it worked. It really brought me into that world.
Dude, and the thing was TSR was doing those fucking source books.
Yep.
Yeah, he was into all that shit, man. The Marvel stuff, that stuff.
TSR.
Robotech had some,
Yeah, TSR did everything, man. It was fucking beautiful.
Yeah, a lot of fucking material, a lot of good art, good stories, good backgrounds, origins.
How far do you want me to spoil this shit?
We're going all the way.
Yeah, go for it, dude. Might as well. Buckle up. Warp Factor 7, Nick.
All right, man.
Engage.
There is fucking horde ships, and there are
get fucking moving.
Prey and
I will say,
get motherfucking screwed up.
I will say that I have never cried at a Star Wars movie. Okay, but I cried at a Star Trek movie and now a Star Trek series.
Which movie was it?
Wrath of Khan when Spock died.
Yeah, Wrath of Khan when Spock died. Okay, sorry, yeah.
I have and always shall be your friend.
Yeah, dude. You don't cry at that. You aren't human.
Yeah. And then in this series...
But he was talking over his dentures.
Yeah.
Those are the things that turn me off on movies. Jim, you'll always be my friend. With the dentures,
You ruined that.
All right, I'm sorry. I know you're going.
I'm fucking with you.
Wow, when you guys are looking at me that I fucked up an MPSP theater, I gotta go. All right, good night, guys. I'm out.
Right. We do that enough on our own. Believe me.
But I cried at the finale of this show.
Yeah.
Dude, I wasn't just the finale, man. The Hugh scene, that one broke me too.
Hugh was brought into the series because
whoa. Hugh or Q?
Hugh.
He's another ex-Borg.
I thought it was Q.
Nah, Hugh. Hugh was in two story arcs in Next Gen. The first one was after Picard had been assimilated and came back. Hugh came along, and he was a Borg that they reclaimed, just like they did Picard.
Right.
Remember that.
And then
only they sent him back to the collective.
Yeah,
because he ready to go back. But when he went back to the collective, because they'd given him a sense of independence, he went back to the collective and he shared his information. He shared what he had learned with the collective, and it fucked the Borg up. It messed them all up.
Yeah,
because they all were like, "What's this independence you speak of?" And that was it, you know.
Oh, so he implemented some sort of individualism into the collective.
Right.
And went back.
Yes.
Basically,
made everybody else say, "Whoa, back it up! What's this?"
His experience basically acted like a virus.
He actually said that.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Hugh actually said that. Back it up. Beep beep.
the best way to put it for you, Gus, is like with what Warlock did to the Phalanx.
Yes. That's a nice analogy there. I get it.
So Hugh dies. Unfortunately, this deals with a lot of Romulan shit, but in the finale, you get the definitive end of the character of Data.
Oh,
right.
And it was such. Oh my god, that broke my heart and made me smile at the same time, even harder than the death.
But with
Spock,
him, wasn't he like disassembled, reassembled, disassembled so many times that it?
Here's the thing,
because he was a troublemaker. He was like Woody Woodpecker.
When Data died in the movie, they captured his consciousness, his personality, his all of him, and they tried to transplant him into that clone, the
B4.
prototype. Sorry, B4. And when B4 was dismantled, Soong's son managed to capture that back, and they had him in a central computer, basically living in a holodeck.
Okay.
So he's a disembodied consciousness to us.
Why don't I remember this?
Yeah.
Well, this is from the show.
No, this is from the show. Like,
the show, the Picard show.
Yeah.
So
what the last you would have seen Data was in the Nemesis movie where he sacrificed himself to make Picard live.
Picard.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so basically what ends up happening at the end of that Nemesis movie is Data's consciousness is in B4, but B4 is not advanced enough to show Data. You know what I mean? B4 is a prototype of Data. So it doesn't have the emotional and like positronic
His positronic matrix can't handle Data.
I'm trying so hard not to say it, but when does after come in?
Huh?
Before? After?
Oh God.
Yeah. No,
you can't wave a stupid joke in front of me and not expect that. I'm sorry.
God damn you.
Great.
Fucked up your flow, didn't I?
Yeah,
last time you ever see me.
Awesome, dude.
Good night, guys. This is the last time to see me anywhere, guys.
But like, it's a really it's a poetic ending for this character. Like Data's beloved in Star Trek canon. He's one of everybody's favorite characters.
I thought he was B4.
And what the fuck are you doing now, Josh?
Well, you said he was B4, then he's beloved, but I thought he was B4.
Fuck you, Josh.
See, Dust, I can do it too.
At least he be having both legs.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Geez.
That was a low blow. That
but
deserves a stump to the head.
No. I mean, I got a warranted part. So
good night, folks.
More like Data than you.
But like,
That's
anyway,
great.
what ends up happening?
You've got a better warranty on your leg than Data had on his whole body.
That's
Pretty
true.
much.
You get free adjustments.
Hey guys, it's been an hour still on the air.
Not during a pandemic.
Yeah. But basically what you end up finding out is that Data's consciousness has been basically downloaded into a holodeck.
Yeah.
So Data's thinking and living in this holodeck.
And he has been for years.
It has been for years.
Decades.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who is he talking to? Is
Nobody.
Is there anybody?
By
Nobody.
himself.
Just by himself. So he's probably off the wall crazy.
Not really.
No,
He's
not batshit. Not Robinson Crusoe crazy.
It's kind of like it's like the time alone has allowed him to focus on what he wants as his goals, and he's always wanted to be more human.
His entire being, like his entire existence, was him striving to be
to be as human as possible, because that's what
and
More
to understand
human than
humanity.
human.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening
Dun, dun, dun.
at the end of the series is Picard dies, and they download Picard's memory engrams in order to put him into an android body. But he has this moment with Data as he's been going through the series. He's been having dreams about Data. He's been daydreaming about Data, and he finally has that confrontation with Data over in the holodeck, where it's actually Data's consciousness and not just what he wants to see.
Right.
And so they have this long, drawn out, not really drawn out, but this long conversation about like, what is love? Can Data feel love? Does Picard love Data? Does Data love Picard? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and one thing that's always stood is
Who pays for dinner?
during this whole show, you see that
Well, hold on. Is Josh not a Star Trek fan?
he hadn't watched it.
Oh, okay.
Throughout this whole
No,
show, the one thing
I dig Star Trek, but I didn't have time to watch it.
Oh.
He was too busy playing Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. But
Pretty much.
throughout the whole series, the one thing that stands out with Picard is his remorse for the death of Data, and the fact that he more or less looked at Data as a brother, a son, more of a son type figure.
Yeah, I would think more of a son. That's
Yeah.
what I would get from him.
And it, like, Data's death broke him. That was above and beyond, probably worse than anything that Starfleet had done to him. So you're watching his regret and his remorse this whole show, and the dreams that he has, and it all comes back down to Data and Data's death, and the fact that he feels that he should have been the one to die.
All right, now I definitely I'll probably give it a try and fast forward all that bullshit with all these new characters and the inner war and blah blah blah. And just get
It gets intense.
the meat and
dude.
potatoes.
This is
Go ahead, Rob.
fucking Star Wars can't come close to some of the inner battles that this shit had, man.
Wow, you heard it here first on Masterpiece Theater.
It's
Dude,
Star
I thought
Wars ain't holding shit up to the new Picard
all I gotta
series.
Dude,
I
I said straight on fucking
Allied.
Facebook that Picard blows the Mandalorian out of the water.
Ooh,
It does.
fighting music.
It
That's
does.
times
It-
two, man.
music.
That's times two.
Dun, 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 dun.
Is there like a competition?
Gorn.
Because I saw that come up.
But like,
But-
what ends up happening
Sorry.
is that,
Just say it.
Picard dies, and they're preparing him to go into this fucking android body, and you think that it might end up being, like Data or the other synthetic characters that have been introduced in this series,
Right.
but it ends up being a human, basically a human analog that, like, it has a finite time and everything.
So
But
it reached what they were trying to do with these androids.
It was
Right.
the
It
intent
became the most as humanly as possible.
Well, the
Absolutely.
intent with this body originally was for Soong to take it,
Right.
to prolong his life another, what do you say? It was another 40 years?
Yeah, something like that. Soong is this guy Soong is the son of the guy that created Data, Lore,
Okay.
and B.
Okay.
Yeah, Noonien Soong's son.
Yeah. So what ends up happening is Picard and Data have this huge conversation in the holodeck, and they're at the end of their conversation, and Data says, "Okay, now that you're going to go in," and they do the whole into the light thing, that whole metaphor, which is kind of corny but fits in this. Data
It
said,
helps people relate.
yeah.
I think so. Yeah, that's
Data tells him, he says, "I need you to do me one more favor." And Picard's like, "Okay, what?" And Data's like, "Terminate my consciousness. I've always wanted to be human, and human life is finite.
This is the most human thing he can do.
Yeah, it's the most human thing he can do." And so when Picard comes out,
Is what, kill himself or sacrifice himself? What?
To die.
Die?
Actually, let him die.
To end his existence. To be, to not go on forever is a fucking artificial
holodeck
creation.
program. Yeah.
Right.
And so, they do a whole scene where Picard and the other new characters that have been introduced.
Yo, Brian. I'm sorry, Brian Brink is going nuts in the chat. Just saying.
Lump them out.
Miller Light times 12. He's in that mode. I'm sorry, guys. Keep it going. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So, they have this scene that's basically Data's funeral, where they start taking out the chips out of the computer that held his consciousness. And it was just so emotional if you've been, a Star Trek fan for a long time and a Data. It was Spock and Rathacon level emotional.
Well, and every chip they take, he's laying on this couch in this holodeck.
Yeah.
And he can slowly start watching him age and decompose, not decompose, but degrade. And the whole time he just has this big smile on his face, and he's playing that song.
Yeah. Dust, did you see Nemesis?
I don't remember it. I can't,
There's a song. There's a song that they play at Triker and Roy.
Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
Riker and Troy's wedding. Blue sky.
Crimson
falling on me. That song.
Yeah.
And so that was
3 coins in a fountain.
So
each
that's
one
really
happiness.
I don't even know anymore. But it's really
I've
related
never seen
to
planes,
Data.
trains, and automobiles. Come on. I'm sorry.
Absolutely,
okay,
I have.
I know I'm fucking this up, dude, but come on.
It's okay, dude.
Keep it moving.
So that song's playing and Data's aging. You see his
As the song plays,
As
it's
the
like a
song plays.
montage.
Yeah.
Is it like a montage?
His face starts to get lines and then turn gray and
as they're pulling the chips out, he's aging.
Yeah.
Wow, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, man. So it was nuts.
And he's smiling the whole time.
Is that the last episode?
Yes, that's the last episode.
That's the one I'll watch.
It's really good. All right,
I'm
be
just
right
being
back.
real. I don't think there's. I mean, honestly, that's probably going to be the actual, meat and potatoes of this series.
I mean, it's the payoff.
Oh, it's the payoff, but there is so much more. I'm just gonna say this: 7 of 9, Borg cube, and she takes the fucker over. Oh yes.
All right.
She is.
I got
my waifu is a.
I got 2 days left of vacation. Maybe I should just. What is it? 8 episodes? 10 episodes?
Something like. I watched it in one Saturday, so.
God damn, dude! How many hours in a day?
Plenty.
24. Aren't you supposed to be a fucking teacher?
Rob was like, "Today is Leave Daddy Alone Day."
Yeah. That's what I said. I got up at I woke up at 6:30 in the morning.
Did I scare fucking
coffee, and that was it.
I think.
Did I scare Nick away? Did he have to go do something?
I think he had to go pee.
He had to go do something.
All right, I thought maybe he was frustrated. That happens.
And Josh, Sam's not a real teacher. In his defense, it's not like.
Whoa,
he just plays one on TV.
How can you teach middle school? How can you teach middle school kids when they're all bigger than you?
I just play one on TV, man. That's right.
They all think he's a student. He walks into the classroom and they're sitting there. He'll just sit down at the desk and wait for him. Class time.
Yo.
That'd be funny. Sam be like, "This is my 9th year of 8th grade."
He's
got his brown bag lunch. He's putting Elmer's glue on his hand so it dries. He can pull it off.
The next
Chewing on an eraser.
The next day he shows up with a battle axe and sits there like the dwarf from Lord of the Rings.
Whoa.
My kid adore, love it.
Can I take that, Sam?
Oh,
Just saying.
Sam's used to that shit. He's like, whatever, y'all. Fuck
He'll
all
punch
y'all.
me at the dog at the next PFCon we're at. I mean, it's a straight punch for him.
Well, at least Rob's
I'll
awake.
level.
He had some coffee and Star Trek talk. This guy's ready to take on the world now. Bring it on! Rob's in the house.
Rob's been
About
ready to take on
time.
the world
Nice.
all week driving that truck.
Nice.
He's just been wanting to run over motherfuckers.
Fucking hell, yes, I have.
He's like fucking. Remember Transformers the movie when Optimus Prime turns the wheel to go after fucking what's his name? The Thrust, was it Thrust? Yeah, that's
Thrust.
him.
Hey, and as a bonus, my truck is red.
Nice.
Yo, one point that brings up in the chat, he says the other thing too is that Picard never got to talk to Data before he died in Nemesis, so Picard got closure too.
Right.
That's a really good point.
Very observant.
Oh, that's cool.
I've not
he's able
watched
to,
Nemesis in forever.
It's been a while, man.
Yeah, go back and watch.
I watched
this.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the shit out of those movies, man. First Contact was great.
Yeah, it was.
First Contact was really good.
Because, like I was saying, I read all that shit in those books. And now I was actually meeting the guy that they were talking about who the first warp engine which brought them into the Federation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fucking oh god.
Or made them meet the Vulcans because the Vulcans weren't.
Talking about, I can't remember.
Yeah, it's like was it the first? It's one of the first prime directives. They don't mess around with worlds with lesser technology.
Yeah.
When they reach that level, then they could step in and get
that was
that
was First Contact.
I keep wanting to say
flick.
Daystrom, but that's the wrong one.
That was a good flick.
You keep wanting to say what?
Daystrom, but that's the wrong scientist.
No. I think wasn't his name Zeke or something?
Ephraim Cochrane.
Cochrane. That's it.
Yeah.
Cochrane.
Played by James Cromwell.
Cochrane. That guy over there, his name is Cochrane.
But yeah, I really dug this series. I think if you give it a chance, and sometimes like with these series, like I think that CBS did this right. I think that this was one of those series that needed to go week to week.
I think that's what that's what streaming sites should do now. I think we're at the point in time we've gotten so many things just thrown up on us. Binge watch the weekend, and then it's like fast food. You have that Big Mac, you shit it out, and it's like forgotten about. Right. You're looking for the next thing. I think if they go back to this weekly streaming stuff, give us 2 to fucking wet our whistle to get us, to get us enticed. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then just go back to the weekly releases, and I'm very happy with that. I think I would be very happy.
I am
with
too.
The Mandalorian doing that was.
You look forward to things like that.
Yeah.
The Wu-Tang story on Hulu was the same way. They gave you 2-3 episodes.
Yeah.
You wet your whistle. We bring you in a little bit, and now you got to wait it out. And I think that's a good way to do streaming now.
It gives you that week to digest what you watched.
Yep.
And
then
I liked about
and in between that week, they could feed you other things. They could feed you featurettes. They could give you this.
Yeah, that's what they did with this one.
Yep. Keep
like
you
Frank was
enticed.
talking about.
Maybe do webisodes. Do some shit on the web that you're you're watching it to go with this. I mean, that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people like it to be dropped in their face and watch it straight. And I'm not dude that likes to sit on the couch forever and watch that shit. But I'm kind of cool with looking forward to. Oh shit, it's Wednesday.
Dude, I almost wish I watched it in one day because I waited till it was all out. I wish I would have done it the way I did with The Mandalorian, where it was week to week to week, because
you could digest it more.
Right,
I ended
digest it.
Yeah, I ended up doing it week to week, and like the thing was I like even more than The Mandalorian, I started thinking about like, okay, what is going on here? What's going to happen in the next episode?
You go back and watch it a few times and really soak all of it in. Like I said, it's not like fast food. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're eating that fucking hamburger, that Big Mac, whatever the fuck it is, and then you're like, you lay on the couch for all, and then a couple hours later, you're moving on to something else, and you don't even give that fucking meal another thought. It's past. It's in the past.
I will tell you one thing that I was so glad dropped at once was Netflix's Dracula.
Well, yeah, because that was like 3 episodes though. Like,
it was like
yeah,
390
so that
movies
wasn't
rolled
so
into
bad.
one.
Right. I mean, but it wasn't. So that I actually thought that was cool that they did that one. But I but for like a 8 to 10 episodes, I'd like to see it weekly too. That'd be kind of cool.
I just think that I think we're over that hump of dropping everything all at once. Like your Stranger Things and your Daredevils and all the Marvel stuff. And I think a lot of the Marvel stuff hurt because of that, because you had 4 good episodes, you had some filler, it got a little boring, and then it picked up a little bit, And then by the time the ending came, you were kind of like you were worn out by then. You were just like, okay, it's done. You're just looking. You're waiting for it to be done. Where
we talked about that here because with the Mandalorian, because like when you take Stranger Things, Daredevil, it's like that. And that's like on the forefront of everyone's minds for 2-3 weeks. But with Mandalorian, that time that it got discussed was prolonged for as long as the show. Right. And I think that's a good thing as far as like publicity goes. So it's like I think that's the way to do it.
I think going forward,
I personally, it works for me. Like I do not have the time to binge a show. I can get an hour a week, no problem. But it's like watching episodes in a couple days. I just can't do that.
You're forcing you to stay up late, and then when you're staying up late, you're not paying attention. You got other things going on. You got an episode on while you're doing things, and you're not really giving it the time that it's deserved.
Yeah, exactly.
And I used to be a big fan. I was a big fan of dropping it like it's hot. Drop it and let me watch it. And drop it and watch.
Mandalorian. Once Mandalorian hit, I kind of went, okay, I get this now.
It reminded me of the old days waiting for Sopranos every week, or you know what I mean? All those fucking iconic fucking shows.
Curb.
The ones to bring you back to that.
I like having something to look forward to. It's like something simple like that, like a TV show. It's like,
and I think bring back that water cooler talk.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Not only that, I think it helps it media wise. Because you're going to get
keeps it in people's consciousness longer.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And that's when you can get your product placement, and like I said, you get your commercial spots. Great way for them to make more revenue. Pump out more things, to go along with it. Your spots on, just say like on late night, when this all comes back, your late night spots, your promotional spots. I really think that's more of a way to go back to it. That's just being an old man in this,
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if Tiger King was dropped weekly instead of all at once?
Oh, dude,
I lose their mind. I'm glad it's finally almost out the seed. It's gone, but
Oh, they just dropped a bonus episode the other day.
Yeah, have you watched?
I haven't watched the bonus episode yet.
I need to watch it.
And neither have I.
I've not either.
How much longer are you guys going? Because I gotta use the bathroom.
Go.
Oh, you got time.
All right, cool. All right, cool, man.
Yeah, it's
I
just don't want to do my outro screaming from the bathroom. Yo!
Oh, we don't do outro.
That's why we do an intro. We don't do it.
Oh, we're doing them now. Yo!
Eddie Dustnuts in the toilet.
I heard it's a follow-up, I guess, after, and it's getting reactions from some of the people that were in the documentary about the documentary, I guess, talking about, some of the characters. I keep wanting to call them characters.
I think they said Joel McHale was interviewing people in that.
Yeah, that's like all I heard. It was like he just interviewed, and I heard that it kind of sucks, man. Like
it was like from what Greg was telling me because he watched it and he said it was just it wasn't anything as good as the other episodes, but it was like 8 different 8-minute interviews cut together. Back to back, just talking about different things from the series. So,
oh my God.
Was there any criticisms of? Was there any criticisms of it? Because I heard some of the.
I don't know. I've not seen it yet, so I can't comment.
I heard. I've been hearing a lot of the people that were. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to call them characters because they're like real people, but I keep wanting to call them characters.
I'm sorry, but these people are characters.
I thank you, Josh. That's what I mean. That's why I keep wanting to call them characters because that's how they came across to me.
At one point in their lives, they were people, but they became characters, and they were giving the fucking parts.
Josh, and I don't think the cameras constantly surrounding them helped anything. I think it's minimal.
No, exactly. It helped. I think it played the shit up a lot. But I heard that a lot of them did not like the way they were portrayed in the. Especially that bitch. What's her name?
Carol
Baskin. Yeah, I heard she was really hostile about it. And she threatened to sue him. I guess she's gonna sue Netflix.
Doc Antle, he wasn't happy with how he was portrayed either. But I'm like, Dude.
How did we go from Star Trek to Tiger King?
Wait, let me tell
Because
you.
I said I would imagine if Tiger King had been dropped episodically week to week instead of all at once.
Yeah, and it's Josh's
yeah.
birthday. He can do whatever he wants.
And
that's
Goddamn right.
and that's the thing going forward is I think that these streaming services, Disney Plus, Netflix, Hulu, fucking Amazon, they need to make the choice. Some things need to be dropped all at once, and some things need to be dropped episodically.
Nick, how would you do that? Would you leave that up to the consumer, or would you leave that up to like the show? Because I feel like if Tiger,
leave it up to the show.
I just feel like I mean, and maybe I'm biased because I grew up with shows being released like this, but it's like I just think that doing the week to week, it just keeps it in people's
consciousness
longer. Yeah. It's like,
I think some shows it's okay if they get a full drop, and then other things that have more depth and substance to them, have those be the week to week drops.
I think that The Mandalorian actually suffered from being week to week.
Yeah, I think really? I think it could have benefited from being dropped all at once.
I don't know, man. I was looking at midnight. I was at midnight waiting for that shit to drop, and I was like, "Oh man, it's on West Coast time." Hey,
I know a lot of people that were actually
like the story that they told, and the amount of episodes they told it in, and then the amount of time they told it in. I think that The Mandalorian could have been dropped all at once.
It could have been dropped in 6 episodes if they cut the filler shit out.
That's true too.
Now that
I mean, I loved it, but there was a lot of filler, man.
Nick,
and
there was.
I can hear you on that. You and us, right? Because I feel like there were some episodes that I said these were bad, and I dwelled on them maybe longer than I would have if it was all just available at once.
Yep. It was like some of the episodes felt like it was bookended by filler. You know, the beginning filler, the ending filler, and then you got your meat and potatoes in the middle. But
I never thought any episode was bad. I just thought there were a couple episodes they could have definitely did without.
But it kind of definitely felt nostalgic to like old school serial storytelling, episodic storytelling. Stories within the story.
That's what my point was going to be. Is that, like, The Mandalorian had 8 episodes. I think if they dropped that all at once, it would have been cool. But the thing is like Clone Wars, they need to drop that every week because of how short it is and how much they have to pack in.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler's in the chat right now, and he brings up a great point. Mando was great week to week, gave you enough time to watch each episode more than once. And I definitely found myself watching it more than once, trying to catch the things that I did miss.
And Dust kind of what you said with that is like watching it, like the serializing. So I think that it gets criticized for that in some ways, which I don't think is fair because I think I always go back to this comparing the Mandalorian is a Cowboy Bebop, the anime, and that was very serialized. And that's like my favorite series of all time.
Well, it was the way
what I liked about it. Like there was this overarching story. But each episode kind of stood independent of itself, which I think is cool. I think it's different. I think like most shows nowadays, they kind of just try to tell one story, and I think it's kind of a different take, different feel.
The way they went
was. Oh, go ahead, Jess.
No, I'm saying the way they went with this is like we're taking a lot of direction from older school styles of films. And shows and serial like back in the day, there was very heavily influenced every episode from your spaghetti westerns to your Japanese samurai flicks, etc. And you could see where they're paying that homage, and they want to, and that's why I said in my opinion, they wanted to keep it that serial. When I mean serial, it's not Captain Crunch. Right. It's like the old school, serial. Crunch. Yeah,
like the Batman movies.
Like the stuff that used to go when you went to the theater. They had those little
Kirk
shorts
Allen
that were before
Superman shorts,
the Flash Gordons, the super. Right. Keep it serialitic, to keep asses on seats, at the edge. That makes you want to go back and watch it again.
See, like my argument for dropping The Mandalorian all at once is because it changed genre to genre to genre. Mm-hmm. You had your. You had your Prison Break episode. You had your,
your Posse episode. You had
your
the Revolution episode. You had your the Silver Samurai episode. which is like the Revolution episode, which is it. And if you go back and watch a lot of shows, a lot of shows, similar shows, you do see those little things sprinkled in there.
And see, like, the reason why I think that they should have dropped Tiger King week to week is because it's so fucking nuts.
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
How cool would it be if you saw Tiger King with the ebony blade,
that
or
is
the ebony lightsaber?
so much.
you can't believe that it's real people. You know what I mean? And
Dude,
so I think if they had dropped it week to week, it
We
would
went from Mandalorian back to Tiger King.
Hey,
Oh, dude,
I know, right?
watch the Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia on Amazon Prime.
Oh my god!
You'll never.
First Tiger King
It
episode.
probably still has more collective teeth than fucking Tiger King.
Probably because like this guy was like, you'd need to release like volumes and volumes of this, and like that like that show was just so dense. So like I think that would have benefited from.
It's a flavor of the month right now, man. It's one of those flavors. Of
dude. Oh,
Yeah, but like, I think the dust, like they're dropping it all at once. I think that's what made it the flavor of the month type of thing. That like if they had dropped it week to week, people would have been like, "Oh my fucking god!"
Or maybe they just didn't think they had enough content or to bring enough pull if they did go week to week. Maybe
That's
people
true,
would
too.
tap out after like 3 episodes.
I think it hit at a good time as well. I mean, it hit right as people were going into quarantine.
Yeah,
I think that really helped a lot. Motherfuckers got a lot of time right now.
Yeah.
Tyler says
on
those
it.
are my cousins.
What do you say?
He said those are my cousins.
actually,
But I know the one thing is,
closer to my cousins.
Joe,
I know when I fire up Netflix, it's still number one.
Joe
It's still
Exotic
number
was
one.
one
It
of
is.
the fucking groomsmen in my wedding.
I mean,
Jesus.
my
Who's the
neighbors,
DJ?
my neighbors look like employees at fucking Joe Exotic's GW Zoo.
Sam's in the chat said Nick Exotic. Nick Exotic on the wheels of steel.
Put some respect on my name and call me Dr. Nick Randall.
DJ Nick Exotic. Instead of horns, it's
Oh yeah, Nick fancies himself. Nick fancies himself as a fucking cult leader. Go ahead, Nick. He got it.
Well, I mean, he's running all those incel groups down there in Florida, so.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
man. I'm just glad I'm married, so I'm not some kind of incel.
What else are you guys watching? I started watching Ozark. And it's fucking incredible.
Okay,
I just finished the first season. I thought it was fucking unbelievable.
I need to get on
I have
that
never
show.
And
I've been
yeah, everyone's been telling
One
me
at
to
a
watch it, and I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
everyone's been
mean,
telling me to-
I'm starting season 2 now, but I finished the first season. I can't believe I slept on this show, especially being a fan of like dramas like Breaking Bad and Sopranos and all that other shit. I can't believe, and I kept people kept talking about. I'm like, that Jason Bateman, man. I just don't know if I could do it. Don't know if I can do
Dude,
it.
I
Man.
love Jason Bateman, man. He is good in anything.
What a good actor, man. Because
Yeah.
you're used to him for that stupid comedy shit, Arrested Development.
Oh, I loved him in
Hancock,
Arrested Development.
that shit. But to see him in this mode, you're like, wow. And then you find out that he wrote and directed it, or he directs it and writes some of it, or he's part of all that, man. Wow, it's good shit, man. So,
pretty cool.
I've been
well, so
Pretty cool, man.
you guys watch anything else?
I've been watching
I've
Better
been
Call
watching weird
Saul.
ass anime.
Dude, I was just gonna say that those last 2 episodes.
I haven't watched this week's episode, but the one from last week,
The one
where him
before-
and Mike
the
were
desert
stuck in
episode?
the desert, yeah, dude.
Dude,
I think Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad.
now you're getting crazy, but it's up there.
Oh, I'm fucking
yeah,
nuts,
but
I don't know.
only on season 3 of Saul.
It really is a payoff. It's same thing with Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad was kind of a slow thing at first, and then it built up momentum, and you're like, oh my god, I'm on the ride, we're about to go down. Ah! You know what I mean? This is kind of the same way.
My shit right
Breaking
now.
Bad's
Is,
one of the best shows.
my shit right now is Mindhunters. Like, I'm
Oh,
I don't know how to say it, but
Mindhunter on
yeah.
Netflix.
yeah,
That's a great
specifically. Yeah, I'm specifically drawing it out because I know that they're probably not going to do a 3rd season.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that show's fucking amazing. It's
This
about
fucking coronavirus is worse than the writer's strike in 2005.
Dude, it's
it's gonna kill more shows than the 2004 or 5 fucking writer's strike.
It's gonna be an entertainment drought before too long because we're not gonna have as many things come out because of it.
Well, that's why we could go back to the old stuff that people might have missed or slept on, or and enjoy them more.
The one that I'm looking to get into is the Santa Clara diet.
I started watching it.
That show's
it was funny.
Hilarious.
It was funny. I watched a couple episodes, but I never went back.
It was so good, man, and it was funny because we reviewed it, and like the day after we recorded our review of it, they canned it, and I was like, God damn, that sucks because it was really fun.
You got Drew Barrymore still at her fucking age is kind of nice, and you got
Tim
what's his name? Oliphant's fucking awesome. What a great actor, man.
I'll tell you, one of my favorite shows of all time that he was in was Justified on FX, and I'm actually rewatching
Deadwood, bitch. Deadwood.
I'm actually rewatching Justified right now.
Dude, the thing for me was how easily he slipped back into the character of Bullock into Deadwood, the movie.
Oh, the movie?
Oh, God.
I mean, I wasn't super happy with it, but at least there was some closure. I'm happy that they did go back and give us some closure to that series.
Right.
Because it was such an incredible series, and it definitely got killed because of that writer's strike, man. Killed it.
Well, that and at the time HBO was wanting 2-season commitments or something like that, and they only
the writer, what's his name? What the fuck is his name? He wanted more money, and they didn't want they didn't want to pay him, and they started bringing in other writers, and it just totally killed the show.
The one, like, I was never into Carnival. I know that one
was good too. That was a good watch.
I like that. That was a really good show. I enjoyed it.
I'm gonna have
a little weird, a little crazy, but you know, this is when HBO was in their fucking prime.
Nick Stahl and Clancy Brown. Fucking that show was amazing, but all the side
it's Carnival on HBO, people. Carnival.
It's on Amazon Prime. If you've got it, you can watch it.
It's free.
Matt Hurd is really killing Timothy Oliphant into the chat. He's a chump wad, fucking smug little queen.
Matt's what? Beansy don't like fucking man. Oh man, I gotta write that down. We gotta talk about that.
I love.
I'm gonna dive into that on One Too Many with him. Find out why he doesn't like him.
But Mr. Hurd is
one of the shows that got killed by the writer's strike that I don't think a lot of people liked, but I loved was Rome.
Rome was good too.
Rome
was really good too. It was like an early Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Minus the dragons and all. Minus the dragons and all the cool shit.
Minus the dragons and incest. Yeah.
Yeah, there was not much. Well, there might have been some incest going on. Yeah, but that was early. Compare the time frame though. It was like 10 years earlier, wasn't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Rome was really good.
Rome was good.
Matt,
what's his name? Robert Stevenson's or whatever the fuck his name is, the guy that played the Punisher in Punisher War Journal.
I thought it was
Ray Stevenson. Yeah, I said Robert Louis Stevenson. This is an author.
Yeah.
Some Dutch is gonna go back and watch Treasure Island after this episode.
Yes.
Matt Hurd was talking about how Carnival needed more. Daniel Knopf, the writer of the series, he actually released the synopsis of what the other 4 parts would have been.
That was another show that got killed.
Yeah.
HBO just said, fuck it. Killing this, killing that.
And it was their highest rated show. And Deadwood both were their highest 2 rated shows, and they fucked them.
Yep. They were like, fuck it. We can't deal with this bullshit. Yeah.
It
wasn't the fact that they couldn't afford it. It was like during the writer's strike, and I guess they weren't bringing good enough things to the table, maybe. I don't know. But I would have rather have some sort of fucking closure to these shows.
How many of you guys are slasher fans?
Slasher? I used to be.
Like in real life or just movies?
Just movies, like Freddy, Jason.
I'll get back to you.
All right.
I was a big Freddy. I was a big Nightmare on Elm Street fan, so I'll go with that.
The Jason rights should be decided by the end of this year.
Well, they'll have plenty of time to bang it out.
Hopefully, Friday the 13th, the video game, will get those updates that we're waiting.
Yeah.
I mean, the game is still strong, man. There's a big community still playing it, but they can't give you those extra skins and all that new shit. Maps.
Watching playthroughs of that game. That game is insane, dude.
It's a fun
People
game,
are.
man.
I don't know. It is
It's
crazy.
It's like that new Predator game is basically the same. One guy's the Predator, and then the rest of everybody else is soldiers, and you have to fucking kill the Predator.
What's better,
or the Predator kills you.
Being Jason or what's better, being Jason or running away from him? Because I
Dude,
like
it's so much
Jason's
more
kind
fun
of
to
fun.
be Jason to me.
But it's frustrating.
Good time.
Very
Yeah, it is,
well
'cause you're trying to
balanced.
get-
I know we've talked about this in the past. It's a very well balanced game.
Yeah, it sounds like
Now,
that's fun. I've played it, but
Dust, have you fucked with Dead by Daylight at all?
Yeah, Dead by Daylight's a really popular one too in that survival
Is that
horror genre.
It's in the same thing where you have to like go to those towers and get the towers to work.
Yeah.
And then they added like Freddy Krueger skins and all that shit.
Yeah, fucking Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Fucking Ghostface from Scream.
Yeah, that dude that I used to watch his streaming, Ace Boogs, he played that for a while.
Yeah, I still watch his shit.
Yeah, every once in a while. He's a crybaby. Nobody's watching me. I'm not getting money. Eh.
Yeah.
Fucking
He
stupid.
kind of addressed that in one of his newest videos.
Fucking always crying. Stop smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, he says you have to be Jason. Yeah, man, like that's my thing. Like I just like if I'm a counselor, I'm trying to do my shit, but like when I'm Jason, I'm into the game.
Dude, we had such a good time playing in the early days with that game, and the game was full of bugs and it was freezing on us, but it didn't matter because it was just all of us fucking around and chasing each other like, I'm coming after you. Fuck you, Greg for Mercy. Bam! You smack and hit Jason and run away. You teabag Jason and you keep running. I mean, we played Greg for Mercy, JD, Jisk. Oh, there was a bunch of us, man. We had a good time.
Frank says, "Who really cares about the Friday the 13th license, anyways? They already had movies, toys, and a video game and a TV series." But like the thing is that people want to see more Jason.
It's immortal. It's immortal. They did a remake, right?
Yeah, they did a remake.
I guess it didn't go over well because there's not 19 remakes.
Oh no, dude! It did really well. The problem was the rights. Like, there's a fight between.
Then they got caught up in that whole bullshit.
Yeah, like Sean Cunningham and Victor Moreno, I want to say, was the writer, and like they're fighting over the rights. It may go to the Supreme Court.
So it wasn't the video game that started this. It was the actual remake of the movie that started this, of course.
Right, because
and then just the game was affected also.
They don't understand how much fucking revenue video games bring in.
Oh
yeah, a shit ton.
And like, dude, like people are paying $500 for the fucking Savini Jason skin on eBay.
That's still going. Because I remember a couple people hacked it before it went out there. They were hacking the system.
Yeah, but like, it's going for like $500 on.
Are you sure it's
eBay.
the Savini or it's not the Jason 10, the Jason X?
No, it's the Savini. People are
because
still
the
paying
Jason X was they were going to release that one with the next download. Was going to be you have to do something to unlock it, and it was the Jason X, the future one. When he was
you
in
had
the
to
future.
do cabin shit with
Yeah.
Roboted up and shit. It looks fucking.
Dude, man, that's a really good game, man. If you don't want to play with friends, you can play with bots.
Yeah,
you can go in and play with bots.
And the thing
Not as
is
fun.
like with the movie rights, what people are upset about is Halloween is doing so well. I mean, they've already got the trilogy for these Halloween films going, and so like they're like, okay, we've got Michael Myers, but where's my fucking Jason? Where's my fucking Freddy Krueger? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think that Freddy Krueger went over too well. That remake.
No, the Jackie O'Haley was really poorly received.
And it
made it
wasn't
bad.
a bad movie, and he did a really good job, but it just wasn't the Freddy that people was used to.
I think they just went for the popcorn flick.
Yeah.
Dude, the makeup made him look like a fucking butterscotch pudding.
You really need to. If you're going to restart something like that, you have to build a foundation with number one. If you have any plans of making more money in the whatever the spinoffs.
I agree.
I think that was a really creepy version, though.
It was, and it definitely has its place in the franchise.
Rob,
But
what are you
I
playing?
guarantee you that because
Nothing.
the rights have like what do you call
Reverted
it?
back
Like
to Wes Craven, haven't they?
right, the Wes Craven estate. So you're not going to see Jackie Earl Haley again, and they're taking open pitches from everybody. So like the Freddy supposedly is going to go into production next year at the late next year.
Here's something. When is the point where we're gonna get tired of remakes and want something original? You know, there's nothing original anymore. It's just remake after remake and reboot after reboot.
Out of ideas, man.
Dude,
Yeah, that's
you know,
the thing. Like nobody
it's
has
funny-
a new idea.
Hold on. I saw something for Punky Brewster, the new TV show.
Mm.
Now, my younger sister, when she was younger, shout out to D, she loved Punky Brewster. And I sent her the fucking, I have a group chat with her and her husband. I sent it to my sister and my brother-in-law. And he's like, oh, nobody could come up with something original. I said, at least it's not a reboot. It's a continuation.
Yeah.
At least you're getting to see Punky Brewster. You know, she's got 3 kids and no husband. I wonder why. You know, you got your breast reduced, and this is what happens. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Bad joke, but you know, at least it's it's not a reboot. I'm tired of reboots. I'm good with continuations and kind to stretch the brand, but reboots, I'm just tired of reboots. But
Matt Hurd has a good point. If you're a horror fan, Get Out and Us. I finally got a chance to watch Us. It was great.
Yeah,
Both
dude. I
Jordan Peele is doing good shit.
horror-
And I cannot wait for the new Candyman.
hold on, Sam's talking. Us what?
As far as like horror goes, this is like a golden age we're in right now, dude. Like you got Us, Get Out, and like everything like A24 is doing with like The Witch, Midsummer.
These are movies that aren't even on my radar.
I did not like Midsummer at all, but I really enjoyed the other one though from that company. What was it called?
Hereditary.
Hereditary. Yeah, that one was creepy as fuck. That movie made me trip a little bit of balls, man, and that don't happen to me.
Yeah, so I feel like it's so like, and I think that's the thing. That's like there's no good movies. Like you just gotta look and find them, dude. Like they're like, it's out there, you know. Like you just gotta deeper.
Take a risk. Take a risk on something, and you know.
Oh,
Punky. Like, as far as movie studios go, anything by A24, whether it's horror or otherwise, everything they put out is at least like decent and a good watch, you know.
Did you hear? Like I say, they're doing a new Saved by the Bell TV show.
Yeah, I mean a reboot, a reboot.
No, it's not a reboot. It's a continuation too.
Oh, is it their kids in school?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach Morris
come on.
is the governor of California, and he shuts down
come
a
on.
bunch
It's
of
basically a
schools and
reboot.
consolidates them and sends like certain school districts back to Bayside or some shit.
Oh, come on. So it's basically a reboot with it. Come on.
Yeah, but like,
same premise.
It's the next generation.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
You know who ain't gonna be in that motherfucker? Screech.
or Tiffany and her teacher. But
no, she's in it.
Oh, she is. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the main four. What's her name that played Lisa's not going to be in it.
Yeah, like she talked about how like they had shunned her even for like the reunion and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt Hurd says Zach Morris is trash. That is one of the funniest fucking shits on College Humor.
It really
Where
is.
They go through and show you how much of an asshole Zach Morris is. That shit's hilarious.
Yeah, dude's evil.
I think really the funniest fucking one was like where the epitome of his assholishness was the Native American cultural appropriation review that they did of it. Oh my God.
Was he worse than Social Repose?
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, you can't go back and watch old school shows with fucking new age eyes. You just can't do it. You just can't do it because you know what? People are gonna fine tooth comb it and make the worst out of everything. You know,
like that's the thing. Like when
look at Revenge of the Nerds now.
Dude, that's a rape flick.
Yeah, he got his wife.
Dude, we talked about that. Yo, just brought that to us on an early Into the Realm. He's like, Revenge of the Nerds is a rape flick. All right, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And it's a rape flick, man. But at the time,
Pumpkinhead was the bomb, Larry.
Dude, and she gets total Stockholm syndrome over his dick.
Yep, that nerd cheat.
I totally forgot about that fucking scene in that movie. I was like, rape flick? What the fuck he's talking about?
It's a rape flick.
Oh,
Dude rapes her.
Yeah. He did.
Well, he doesn't hold her down or rape her, but it's not who she thinks it is.
Exactly, and she wouldn't have consented had she
Great
known.
trickery.
Yeah, she would not have consented. It's like,
But like we're talking about like remakes, but like for horror, like some of them are really good. Like I'm really looking forward to this new Candyman.
and Chucky and the Baby. Is that really good?
Well,
Chucky's
no.
son, is that good?
No, but
Okay.
but the Invisible Man is fucking awesome.
You do? Hey, is that good?
I didn't see it.
It's
I need to
so good.
Hey Nick, well, how can you? Do you know if you can
Invisible
stream that?
Man?
You can stream it. It's on. You can stream it through Amazon. That's one of the sites.
I couldn't find it. It's invisible.
I'll watch that tonight. Dude.
That's because you use Cody. Dust,
Hey, relax.
You ain't
I
on
got
the new
Amazon.
shit. You ain't on the new shit.
Rob, why you always giving me shit about the pirate ways? No, we're gonna clear this up. Rob, Sam, I see Rob. I'm looking at the name Rob the right way. Let me see your face. Sam, why are you giving me shit about fucking the pirate way?
He's a sneaky little bastard.
Yeah.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Oh yeah. But
You be trying to appropriate the pirate ways, lad. You better shut the fuck up.
let me tell you this: Cody's dead. Get your ass on Typhoon. That's all I'm saying.
Cyberflix.
Typhoon, baby, Typhoon.
Cyberflix.
But like the Invisible Man was awesome, and this new Candyman is produced by Jordan Peele and just looks so amazing. I can't wait.
Why does everybody think that everything this dude does is going to be gold?
I think
He's not had a bad one yet.
Did he have one? Really? I thought he did.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, he's shitting gold bars as far as I'm aware.
Oh, okay.
Like those are the. Has he done anything besides Get Out and Us?
Didn't the Twilight Zone fucking flop?
Let me see. He did something.
Yeah, that was hit or miss. I watched that shit. I didn't realize he was involved with it. But yeah, that shit was hit or miss, bro.
Yeah, I think he was like a producer, and then didn't he host it too?
I think so, maybe.
Yeah, I can't speak on that.
I haven't seen either one of those movies. I gotta watch them, man. I've heard
Which
nothing but
one?
good shit about them.
Which one?
Well,
Get
hit me
out
up if you don't want to pay for it.
I haven't watched
Sam.
either one of them. I just haven't watched
Russ, Russ, when's your birthday?
June
Yesterday.
30th.
June, so you're
He's
gonna
gonna say,
actually,
"Oh, it was 5 days ago.
Yeah.
I didn't get no gift.
I need to fucking figure out everybody's birthdays because I was lucky to
turning
remember.
Rob's is next. Rob's is next month.
You got to use Google Calendar, baby.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm turning like 46, man. It's gonna be crazy.
46,
Yeah.
dude.
Young buck.
Well, that's
Wow,
why he has
young
a
bucks in the
30-year-old.
house.
I'm
has
turning
a
like
30-year-old
fucking
kid.
counting.
That's why they got that 30-year-old boy.
I'm 73. All right, come talk to me when you get
I like
close.
it. Dust makes me feel
God,
young again. I like it.
You feel like an elder brother. It's like everybody's coming to Dust with offsprings and looking for advice.
Yeah, if you think you're getting rid of me, you're not.
Oh,
Catch Dust out on his stoop, fucking whittling a fucking piece of wood.
oh God.
Shit. Oh my, get the fuck out of here.
That guy, shout the Silver Age.
Dude,
Yo, E Prime said Russ had to think about it for a minute. June 30th.
No, because he was gonna lie.
Yeah.
He was gonna lie, man.
oh,
I'm trying to forget, dude.
He's
Yeah,
like,
man.
June 30th, 1986. What?
Bunch of young bucks here.
dude, I'm the second youngest one to Sam, but Sam's got me by a mile.
Yeah, Sam just turned 30 in December.
Jesus,
Yeah,
really?
Like Sam's
Fucking
not
like a
few
newborn
years older.
baby, man. Jeez.
That's why I try to take care of him.
Top
Try
of
to
his
keep
head
him away
looks like a
I
big
can't even
ass
remember
anyway.
30.
Trying to keep y'all away from him. Try to keep them bad influences down.
Jeez. So he's the youngest in the squad?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, by a long shot.
Yeah, I'm 40. I'm gonna be 41 in August.
Rob's
Damn,
like,
dude.
yep. By a long shot.
Because you're older than me, right, Josh?
Yeah. The Russ is the oldest, and then me, and then
Rob, how old are you?
I'm 16. And I'm beautiful.
38.
And I'm
Rob, you're only 38?
Nick, then Rob, then Sam.
Oh, wow. Rob's younger than me.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm going to be 41 in August, man.
You old fucker, you.
I know. Shit. All right. Hey, get me some vodka. I'm fucking old.
Oh no!
whoa, here comes the toes. Give us about 25 minutes. We got toe vision going on right now.
Holy
In about
shit!
15 minutes, all you're going to see is
Sam about as tall as a newborn baby, too.
Oh, man.
Hey, Matt said I could be.
What, baby?
I said you sure as shit are not getting any vodka.
Can
I get another beer, though?
Keeping this dummy in line.
Oh.
Oh, fuck yes.
Give him a Meisterbrow. It's like 2.5% alcohol.
I didn't open yet.
Kate just told Nicky
Jesus.
he sure as shit wasn't getting any vodka.
Hey, I just want to say, guys, thank you very much for having me on. I'm having a good time tonight with you guys.
We love having you on tonight, man.
I don't trust her, man.
It's nice
she's
to just
doing
kick back and just say, fuck it, you know?
Don't take my lack of energy as disrespect. I'm just really
No,
tired.
I get you, man. And you know, Rob, thank you very much for what you do. I know you're on the
you
road,
too,
you're
man.
delivering. You're like the quarterback passing the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you retail guys, man.
You know what I mean? You're passing us the ball, and we're doing what we got to do, man. So much respect to you, man. Much
Yeah,
respect.
back at-
Quarterback,
back
at
you're
you,
the
man. Thank
you're
you.
the fucking running back pounding it in, man.
No, I'm the tight end.
Goddamn right.
I know. Sam's the
And we're all
tight end.
taking our tight ends.
That's why I
Look
like
at him,
when-
watch him nod. Sam's the
Not
tight
after
end.
tonight.
I better be the tight end after all the Hindu squats.
Man, that's what it's all about. Just getting together and just having a good time and bullshit and let that steam. Forget about everything for a couple of fucking hours, man. And this is the beauty of this shit, man. Just
We
forget
try to
about
do
it.
it, and
Wait,
like we're
Tyler.
not so serious though, but we just try to have fun.
Yep.
Tyler's like, I'd be upset if my mom talked to me like that. That wasn't his mom, man. That was his wife.
No, I think Tyler was trying to put the joke on that was his mom.
Oh,
Okay,
my
but
bad.
hey,
My
you know,
bad.
if you know
wearing
Nick,
Interpreted that.
wearing-
Then.
if you know Nick though, it's kind of one and the same. She does have another child because she has a Nick.
Word, yeah. You're right about that.
Hey, let's be fair. All of us with significant others, they actually have an extra child.
Yeah, you're not
Barbara,
wrong.
I'll stand up now. But Kate, she got some kind of weird ass fucking nightgown, and I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's crazy.
It's a quarantine fucking gown.
Yeah.
Is it a
If it has the ass flap in the back down, that means she's trying to tell you something for tonight.
yeah, Nick,
She's saying, look, this is off limits. Get away.
The shit.
You ain't getting no
No, but the
vodka.
flap is down. The flap is down.
It looks like a daishiki.
Oh, the Japanese kind of shit.
Right.
go to Google.
I think I've run into a cross colors rally in the '90s. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
God. Oh, you're out of your fucking
She's in the
mind.
other room watching right
She
now, buddy.
wants
So,
to role play.
She's
let's
gonna
wait.
come
Let's
in
wait
there.
for the. Let's wait for the 12-second delay.
She's going to come in there and put a foot in his
She's
chest
watching.
and make his feet go up in the air again.
Oh shit!
I'm coming in hot.
Oh, you can.
That's something
Brinks like, is it sheer?
All we know is
Kind
next
of.
week Nick's going to be doing the show like this.
I think it's some kind of rayon jacket. I don't know.
Maybe it's because she can't go to the store buy anything else. It's at the bottom of the fucking dresser.
No, dude, it's because she's home and it's comfortable and she's good.
It's not like a moo. Is it a moo? It's like is it one of those old school Italian grandmother fucking house coats?
Yes.
Wow, that would really turn my cock inside in. It would like take me from. It would be like a frightened turtle. You wouldn't see him for like 6 months.
Yeah, but what you don't understand, that's just easy access, especially,
Yeah, but I don't know.
What scares you more, when she wears that or when she yells, "I'm strapping up"?
Oh, dude.
Oh, holy shit.
Dude, she almost kicked my ass a few Saturdays.
Look, Dust took the headphones off on that one.
and I'll tell you what, the state I was in, there would be nothing I could do about it. I just would have taken that ass whooping from a woman.
Jason.
See, what y'all
Jason
don't
says
know
she's
is
gonna make you.
Nick is actually our official Bad Dragon tester.
Yeah.
I just don't remember it.
Hey guys, almost 2 hours, no technical difficulties. Shout out to the fucking internet tonight, huh?
Yo,
It's a great thing.
I got shit on this end locked down and fixed.
Yeah, I'm glad you did, because
16
I
extra
couldn't.
gerbils, 15
Dude,
for the wheel, 1 for his.
Josh, I couldn't figure out how to get the chat in the overlay. I was all fucked up.
Well, you have to pop the chat out in a window, and then you have to window capture
Drag and
the
drop
chat and put the link of the chat in.
This has been technical assistance by MPSP Theater.
Yes, this is why. Everybody send your gerbils to.
Hey,
No,
that's
Josh,
cool though. I mean,
dude,
we do
Josh
have it.
got his shit fixed and we're good, man. So it's
We
not
do.
his
man.
fault at all.
This is it.
We do have a unique look, so.
Stay original, people.
Nice.
Stay original.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
That's
and
it.
that's the thing. Like I've told everybody, like I have nothing to do with how the show looks. That's all Josh.
Shout out to Josh, man, holding it down.
Yeah, man. Fucking
Josh
Josh does really good work for us.
Is it
and
Gucci or Nucci? This is Gucci.
Gucci.
Nutchy.
This is a no KO zone. Don't fuck around with this shit.
Whoa! Flag on the field.
Yo, you come on Friday and we're gonna kick your ass again.
Oh, you can.
No, I'm working on some new stuff behind the scenes that I'm hoping to implement soon. I just need a video.
I really
somebody.
like this Autopop one you did.
Yeah, I do too, man. I've got some more in the bag, but this one just works.
And like you can just like switch the. Can you just like completely switch the color and make it purple?
I mean, I can do it.
You can make it
just
Decepticon
like
some
that.
night or
Decepticon
Autobot some other night.
I mean,
That's
Yeah,
something
I think you guys definitely deserve
baby.
a Decepticon motif here, man. That would probably work well.
I'm working on
we started fucking Autobots and let's be some kind of wreckers.
Nah, we're fucking scraplets.
I mean, I've got a G.I. Joe themed one planned. I've got just various different ones, so we can just roll them out. Just giving you an idea.
I'm not trying to be a sleeve stack.
No, I know you don't want me to say anything.
Do you like your gerbil greased? Vinny wants to know.
Well, it's easier to insert if it's greased.
No, I like that tickling nose. I like the whiskers. Look,
That's the thing.
It's like looking left and right.
It depends on
That's
what
the
you
Richard
like
Gere
to do,
look.
Vinny.
Oh shit!
Richard Gere.
Fucking
Yo,
God.
Vinny, if you like to feel the whiskers, if you grease them down, you're not going to feel that shit.
No, you're not gonna feel. There's no fur.
So I mean, come on. It's all
It's
about
Friday night.
It's all about what you want to do, brother.
Shout to it's MPSP night, man. It's Matchy Busy night.
Friday
Come on,
night,
what
and the mood is right.
think-
Gotta have some fun.
Gotta
Show
keep
you
it going
how
fast.
it's done. Stick a
I think
gerbil up your
Dust
bum.
is finally getting the magnitude of how much we fuck up.
No, man, it's all good, man. Lately, I don't know what it is lately. I don't know if maybe I had a stroke or some shit. Pronunciating words have been a problem for me. And it has nothing to do with alcohol or anything like that. It's just, I don't know what's been going on and with my anxiety issues, or maybe it's the MS. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's just I cannot get things out sometimes.
Hey, Russ has been like that as long as we've known him, dude.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's the nerve problems or I don't know. We'll see what happens.
But
another 2 years if this is still going. Like, oh,
dude, we're still gonna be going in 2 years, even if y'all ain't.
Max says, got to give the gerbil Coke and knock out its front teeth.
That's your boy Beansy.
Yeah, that's Beansy, man. I don't know, man. I needed someone put that in the fucking list.
It's the official on-the-job photo of MPSP Theater.
Hey, Russ, how you doing?
What? I'm alright, honey. What's up?
What is this? How's Anna? How's Anna doing?
Oh, that's our official on-the-job photo right there.
Oh yeah, we're a train wreck.
So,
it's all good, man. That's why you guys got here, man. That's why you're here. Good stuff. Good
Anna
times.
still awake?
Nope. Oh God. On that note, we should probably start winding it down before we start getting ideas.
I still about to reach through his computer screen. Choke Nick.
You'll need 3D glasses for that effect.
Master Skinny says, Skinny Vinny says, why do you knock out the teeth?
Because the teeth hurt.
Dude, that's the name of some sort of episode or something out there. Why do you knock out the teeth?
That's amazing.
But,
oh my God.
Hey, Russ, how you doing?
No, it's not alcohol related, Brian Brink.
You know, where's Anna?
How strong? What's the alcohol percentage in those beers you're drinking?
Shit.
I don't know. I had about 12.
The coffee shit that he had? What is that? It's like 12.7% with caffeine?
If it's anything like the shit I usually drink,
and he's had a couple of sixers of them, he said.
Oh, he had a bunch.
It's 12.0.
Yeah, it's time to wrap it up. I'll take it.
Do we really have to?
We could do it. Let's do a beer count for fucking. Let's do a beer count for Nick Brammer. 1 too many style. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm on 11. Steal this last one from me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 toes.
This is how you started getting there a couple weeks ago when you tipped over.
Well,
dude, if I did that, I'd be in my fucking detox. That's dust.
Oh no!
There's a difference. There's a difference between beer and hard liquor.
This is true.
Big time. That's why I don't do it no more.
I can go ahead and go.
Beer, he can still wiggle his toes in the camera.
Oh, you don't need to be switching to Pearl Harbor, sir.
With my recent buddy MS, I cannot wiggle my toes.
After a few of them Pearl Harbors, he'll just think.
A couple seconds because you heard me woo.
Oh God, she's gonna beat him.
She will, man. I'll keep the camera.
Wait, can we film that live?
All right, guys. I think we fucked around enough. I am so happy,
dude. I will sit here forever with you, dudes. But
that's what I was gonna say. We're gonna go ahead and pop off and do it unbroadcasted. Everybody, you guys know the deal. 10 spots, Google Hangouts. We'll be there.
Old school, original.
Hey,
with a dust.
Thank you, everybody, for all the well wishes, birthday wishes today. Really had a great day today. So thanks to all you guys out there sending me love.
Any day healthy is a good day.
Real quick, Josh, did you know what we got you?
No, I did not. I did not open it up until right before the show.
No, did you guess though?
Well, I mean, I guessed it was a fucking Gundam, but I had no idea what it would be.
Oh, no.
The goddamn boxes come labeled USA Gundam.
Well, I mean, they have their logo on the boxes, so I knew it was.
Oh, you guys fucked up now.
No.
You fucked up, right?
Dude,
it's like sending someone a Hot Toys, and you got Hot Toys on the side of the box.
No, you don't understand. When it comes to Gundam and USA Gundam, there are so many model kits out there.
There were thousands of kits, and I never would have guessed that. I was sitting there thinking, that would be cool if that were like a perfect grade unicorn. That's what I was thinking, actually, for the past week.
All right, cool.
And is that what you got?
No. I got a master grade Faz Verka. It's
Is that better than the unicorn?
Oh, I mean, it's a pretty fucking badass kid. It's one of.
So it's not better than the unicorn. You guys should have gotten the unicorn if that's.
No. I don't know.
Josh, you can return it. I have the gift receipt.
I'm just fucking with you guys. My bad. Jesus Christ.
No. I'm just saying it's
shout to the chat.
It's a highly sought after kit right now.
Shout out to everybody in the chat.
What the fuck? Oh, Jason fucking messaged me some shit of me and a moo. Fucking
that's a good buddy.
He's been chomping at the bit to get somebody.
Nothing like to make fun of your weight issues. People that friends that make fun of other friends' weight issues. Come on, relax.
It's okay. Anyway,
being a fat guy from the fat guy clan.
Yo, Sam or Josh or Rob or Russ, you guys go ahead and take care of the unbroadcasted.
I'm gonna go get this everybody out of my eyes and pass the fuck out.
All right,
yeah, Rob, you're fucking soup, man. You working tomorrow?
No, fuck no.
You were off on the weekend?
Yeah.
Nice.
Rob,
man, good for you,
I have
man.
to ask one question before I end the show. Do you listen to Convoy all the time in your truck?
No, only about 60% of the time.
Convoy. All right. Anyways, nobody's gonna know that Patrick Klein joke. Peace, love the hair grease. Josh, hit the outro. We're good. Love y'all.
Adios.
Bye.
Later.
Cobra la 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 la.
Rubber side down, bitches.